Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Stream Elements is still incredibly late. Welcome. I thought I slept well, but like about 10 minutes before stream, I suddenly just like, thunk. My energy just fled me and I don't know why. Anyway, it's an important day today because today is probably going to be my last Pokemon Violet stream. Probably. We're gonna finish off like all the story content that's still remaining. The epilogue, Perrin's side quest, some miscellaneous stuff that I either forgot about or didn't know about last time we streamed it. And yeah. So then like all that would be remaining would be like, getting all the legendaries or whatever from Snacksworth. Which I don't think really needs to be done on stream. So like the only reason I'd really have to come back and stream Pokemon Violet again is if I want to... if I wanted to like do some like shiny hunting on stream or something, which is why the title of the VOD is what it is. But I don't know how likely that is. I might just do that off stream since I'm not a particularly serious shiny hunter. I'm just like, oh yeah, let's just clear this outbreak and see if we find anything. Shiny Charm works wonders though. I do be enjoying finding shinies more often. Yeah. Because I don't even have Pokedex hunting to do on stream anymore because, like, the only Pokedex entries I'm missing are, like, the new Paradox Pokemon, half of which we're gonna get today, and the other half I'm gonna have to bug someone to trade for it. Gonna have to find someone who owns Scarlet because, you know. Yeah. So I think... What order do I want to do this in? I think we'll do all the side stuff first, and then we'll get to the epilogue, because the epilogue's new. And like, it only just got added, the other stuff has been here since the most recent, since Indigo Disc. So yeah, I guess that's how we'll do it. Oh, by the way, the Heckin' Teppen stream, I don't know if that's gonna happen this week. I was hoping I'd get it done in time, but I don't know if I'm gonna be prepared. And if not, then we'll just do Lego on Sunday instead. Anyway, over to the game. Let me full screen things so I can see what I am doing. Here we are. So in order to activate the epilogue, you need to get the thing from Mystery Gift. Which is making me wonder, does this actually count as like... Is this a mythical or is it a legendary that we're getting from this epilogue? Because if it's from Mystery Gift, then that sounds like it's actually an event and not, you know, whatever. Not just an in-game storyline. Because they used to do events like this where you'd actually, like, you'd receive an item that would give you access to a small storyline. Anyway, I guess let's just fly over to Perrin. And do her storyline. I've already boxed most of the... like, all my legendaries and whatnot. Bruh. Okay, we had a random drop frame at the start. Hopefully that's all. like it was yesterday, where I dropped a couple frames right at the start, but then it was fine afterwards. Fingers crossed. Just have to keep a close eye on it. Anyway, here's Perrin. Do I even remember what Perrin's voice sounds like? Not really, but I guess we can try. Hey, Melody. Don't tell me. You already got yourself 200 Pokemon from the terrarium? Impressive. I've got more than that actually, but it was hard work. Because I had to grind up BP so that I could upgrade the terrarium. Well, look at you, putting in all that effort. I like to see that in a kid. You probably know more about the Pokemon in the terrarium than I do, and I got here first. I guess you've earned yourself that hot tip. Take a look at these photos, would you? Oh, there he is. There's the boulder. It's Dwayne the Boulder Johnson. And there's Iron Crown, the one that was actually shown before release. So I guess that's why he's close up and the other one's far away. See those strange Pokemon? The first one's called Iron Boulder, and that other one's Iron Crown. Totally unknown Pokemon in totally unknown places. If they're real, it'd be a huge deal. Apparently these places are in Paldea. You have any idea where, Melody? Yes. Wow, are they famous spots? I want to visit them. I mean, of course, you know how it is these days, right? These photos could totally be fakes. But if you want to know for sure, maybe you could try to search these Pokemon out. I could show you the photos again anytime you like. Just give me a shout. And find me something good, Melody. I've got faith in your survey skills. Okay, so there's no actual storyline with this side quest. It's just, hey, go to Area 0 and catch the dudes. So I think there's only one of each. I hope at some point they do an event like the raid event like they did with the with Walking Wake and Iron Leaves, which are for some reason not part of this side quest. I hope they do something like that so I can get the others. Because, like, I have a Walking Wake, not because I have Scarlet, but because I was able to join in Walking Wake raids in multiplayer. But if it's like one of each, and you only get one of each, then it's like, well, what am I meant to do? I can't offer something of equal value in a trade if I've also only got one thingamajig. Hold on, let me turn my volume up so I can... We'll see how that goes. So Iron Crown, it looked like he was up on like a ledge looking over things. We Good game. Good game. Well polished game. Oh, okay. Okay. Very good game. Pokemon Violet is a well-polished game with no issues whatsoever. Those heckin'... Have these satellites always been up here on the side? I've never noticed them. I guess so. Want the item. Flamingos spawn down here? I guess because I've never come up near the satellites, I've never seen them before, but like, I did not realize flamingos spawn in Area 0. Well, you learn something every day. Where's that area where, like, the iron moth normally spawn? Is it under the spot I'm standing on right now? Potentially. No, this isn't a... Where is it? 'Cause I remember there's some ledge that's, like, actually, like, sitting under another ledge. And normally iron moths spawn all over the place there. That's what it kind of looked like to me, but I don't remember where it is now. I think I've gotten... I should have just followed the thing down the path. Because I'm pretty sure the normal path through area... through area 0 takes you right next to it. Tiny ass Pokemon. So there's the first research labamajig thing, right? Yeah. So then from there... Oh, is that? No, it's under... It's over this side, I think. Is at least this is the area I'm thinking of, yeah, under here. But now that I'm here, it doesn't look right from the photo. I should have taken a screenshot so that I could reference it. So cool how the shadow look. No, okay. Heckin', when their lights power off like that, I'm like, is that a shiny? No. It's just his lights are off. Okay, so that wasn't the right spot. What about over there? We can fly now, so we don't have to worry about running out of gliding power. Whee! You need the items. Maybe I should just go after Boulder and then go back to Perrin and look at the photo for Crown again. And speaking of, do I have... Yeah, I do have Satan in my party. Good. That's my Pokemon catching Pokemon. My false swiper. So many items. I really thought that overlap of things would be it, but I guess not. The Boulder looked like he was down at the bottom of a slope like this. Down near the bottom of Area 0, but not quite underwater yet. Like around thereabouts, I thought. But it does not look like he is here. Because there's a bunch of boulders here. It would make sense for Iron Boulder to be here. But I guess that doesn't align... Oh no. Gouging Fire would probably work for this sort of area too. Gouging Fire being the Scarlet version. Yeah, well, it's definitely not down there. At the very least, I know it's gotta be like... There he is. It's the boulder. Gron. Do I have a quick ball, or did I use all of them up? I have used up all my quick balls. Dang. Time to start full swiping. That's a crit? Okay. Maybe I can use something other than full swipe. It's like... Rock Psychic, I think. No, you dumbass! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You saw nothing. God damn it. So, oh yeah, I can totally use a not super effective move and like not kill it. Nope. Gotta land that critical hit. Wanting to be praised, that is not how you get praise, Satan. Knocking out the Pokemon I want to catch is not how you get praise. Ack! Giraffe! Eat the boulder. Okay, so if I lead with Spirit Break then, will I still get the fucking... Nice! Hopefully he doesn't have any recoil moves. Ultra Ball kind of matches his color scheme, actually. Kind of. Let's go! Easy. First try. It was named after a mysterious object recorded in an old book. Its body seems to be metallic, even though it's not steel type. I'm not gonna name this one because, like, even though it's not considered a legendary and it's actually just a paradox, it's still a paradox of a legendary, so I'm like, yeah, let's not name this one. We got him. Ah! No, go away. Leave me alone. That's the wrong button. Okay, let me go over to Perrin and ask to see the photo again. Because I don't know where Iron Crown is. It's still so weird to me that they're like, yeah, let's put these ones in the DLC, but then the third member of the trio is just a random raid event. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. Took you long enough. Hey, Perrin, can I see the photo, please? What? Melody, that Pokemon, isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? That's a real-life iron boulder. That thing is built. Wow. Rumors say that this fellow charges its horns with energy, then uses them to plow through everything in its path. Ha ha ha! If that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Now let me just snap a couple photos here. Yeah, just pretend it's out. This could mean the other Pokemon I showed you is real too. Report back to me if you find it, okay? Can I see the photo? Hey there, you want another look at that mysterious photo? Yes, please. Okay, so it's overlooking the first research lab. Apparently it was taken somewhere in Paldea, yeah. Okay. That is still not the right button. Oh no, that was Paldea. It's a shame there wasn't another photo-taking side quest associated with this one. That was fun last time. We had a little mini Pokemon Snap. What if we got a new Pokemon Snap game featuring Perrin? I know we just got a new Pokemon Snap game, but like they brought it back. We can continue. We can make more Snap games. See, the thing about Pokemon spin-offs is like normally oh wait, hold on. If we can see the first research lab from here, maybe if we go up here? Doesn't really look like the right angle though. Yeah, now we can't see it, so okay, this area's wrong. But this would have been like the perfect spot for heckin' Walking Lake. And I guess Iron Leaves. But then, nope, they're just like, no. They don't get to be in the DLC. You already got one. They may not be legendaries, but you're only allowed to have one. Okay, so it's going to be somewhere overlooking the first research lab. What if we just go to the first research lab and work backwards? It's like, there it is. So it was like overlooking that little cave there? Looks about right, I reckon. And I didn't explore there because instead I ended up getting stuck on that. And then I just went down. I didn't even realize there's a little cave here. But I guess that makes sense because there is a way to drop down from the top part. There he is! Ah! Save up. Do it twice just to make sure. And now it's crown time. Cobra on. Maybe a Spirit Break won't kill it? Okay, cool. We can hit a couple Spirit Breaks. It's fine. Unfortunately, its signature move is super effective against us. Now the problem is it low enough to be in range, or... I'm gonna false swipe just because, like, I'm not confident that that we can still hit it with a Spirit Break without killing it. Okay, it's in the red. We should be good. There's the future side. That's gonna kill Satan. That's fine, because now all we need to do is catch. I think all the Pokemon I used on my teams should be level 100 now. I feel like you'd look good in a dive ball. No, okay. Alright, how about a Great Ball? That's not really your color scheme, but sort of, okay. He do be cutting though. Alright, we'll just go Ultra Ball then. Okay. Not quite as simple as Boulder. I see. Maybe because I haven't gotten it down to the 0, well, to 1 HP. Because I didn't get to full swipe it enough. Nah! Get in the ball. Come on. Boulder was so easy after we killed it the first time. Why is heckin' Crown so hard? Get in the ball, please. Okay. Let's try a Great Ball again, just for fun. Sometimes the silly ball choices actually work. Like with Chi-Yu, when I like used so many heckin' balls, and then what ultimately got us the catch was a heckin' Premier Ball. So let's try that. Premier Ball, go! No. What do you mean Volt Switch? You are a wild Pokemon. There is no one for you to switch with. Oh, trouble! Bruh. Oh, trouble! Bruh. Please get in the ball. It's not even shaking anymore. Bruh. Alright. Let's do a silly one again. Take a break from the Ultra Balls. Nope. Bruh. Get Ultra Balled. No, 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 not battle. Ultra Ball. I'm gonna need to load up on Ultra Balls when I go for all these legendaries from Snacksworth. It's not even shaking anymore. The ball not be doing the shakes. Oh, throw a Great Ball, why not? Okay, back to Ultra Ball again. Get in it, please. Ha! Regular ass Pokeball, why not? Everything seems to be working about as much as each other now. I have 3 Master Balls, but I don't want to use them. What if I need them one day? Come on! We got the 3 shakes! Brah! Get in the ball! No! Oh my god, 2 Pokemon left, Jesus Christ. He's just going through my team because he refuses to get in the heckin' ball. Bruh! Bruh. Just throw some random ass balls. Let's go. Finally. I used up so many Ultra Balls and then I ended up catching it in a fucking Great Ball. There was supposedly an incident in which it launched shining blades to cut everything around it to pieces. Little else is known about it. No, we won't give a nickname to Crown. Send it to my box. Well, we did it. That's still not the right button. Back we go to Perrin. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get my hands on the other 2. Or at least the Pokedex entries for the other 2. But that's a problem for another time. I still don't even know what you get for completing the Pokedex in Blueberry. It's probably some other sort of charm, but like... I don't know. What? Melody, that Pokemon... Isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? A real Iron Crown? It's so mecha. Rumor has it that this fellow can fire off beams from its horns that'll cut through anything. Haha, if that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Now let me just snap a couple photos here. Da 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 da. Wow, you actually went and found them both. There's definitely not a third one that's appeared in Terra raids before. I can't even be surprised. That's just like you. That's just like you, Melody. Between you and me, I was having a hard time focusing on my own work. I couldn't keep my mind off those photos. You saved me. I know I didn't promise any rewards or anything, but I've gotta thank you for putting the mystery to rest. Here you go. This prize is a real catch. Oh, a sport ball. It's like a, yeah. Special Pokeball that was used during the bug catching contest in the Johto region. It's wild how much mystery is left in the world, isn't it? When you're a kid, you can just run wholeheartedly wherever you want. But it's not so easy when you get older. You keep running, Melody. Find unknown Pokemon. Have grand adventures. Do it for me. And now, I think I'd better get back to work. Is that really what Growlithe's cry sounds like? That sounds more like it. That sounds so weird. Anything else to say? They keep adding more and more functions to these camera apps, you know. As a photographer, I guess I gotta be able to use filters and all that to stay cool, huh? Well, that's Perrin's side quest done. Which means our next stop... well, we just went to Paldea. First I should heal. Oh boy. Now, I don't know if we need Terapagos in the party for this next thing, but I got it out of Pokemon Home just in case. Right, yeah, you stop sitting in my party slots. I still don't know why I put this guy in the main box. But, wires. Also Volcarona. Why is Volcarona here? Anyway, here's a freshly caught Terapagos. Let me just save again. So our next port of call is... not in Paldea, in the land of Kitakami. At the Crystal Pool. Which, I don't know what you're... Oh, they probably mentioned it at some point during the Teal Moss DLC, but like, don't know how they expect anyone to remember this, but long ago, the crystal pool was infused with a crystalline material from an unknown source. The water has a faint glow, but it's safe to drink and even serves as the village's water source. Tales say that gazing upon the glowing water can allow you to meet those who have passed on. Which is why, if we go out and look at these crystals... Okay, so we probably did need Terapagos in our party for this. Terralumi! He. Well now, this is a curious development. Have I somehow broken through the boundaries of space-time? And who are you? Professor? Have we met? If so, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to recall it. I am Professor Turo. I research Pokemon in Area Zero. And yet... Agias. What? This Pokemon. Is this the Iron Serpent? So that's Miraidon's Paradox name. It's Miraidon. Is that right? So... Fucking the reason Miraidon and Koraidon have an actual name and not just a paradox name is because of a fucking time paradox? Okay. Is that right? So its name is Miraidon. That's a good name. Again? From the clues you've already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude. From my perspective, this must be the future. Though, of course, the complexities of space-time are beyond count. It's possible that our encounter might not even be occurring in a timeline connected to my own. Perhaps this meeting is nothing more than a fleeting miracle. I mean, yeah, the Pokemon... ever since heckin' Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon's sort of been part of a multiverse. Why don't we exchange as much useful data as we can, in what little time that fate has gifted us? Is there anything that you would like to ask me? Why are you here? I don't precisely know the cause. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab one moment, and the next I was standing here before you. Perhaps this is the influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in that place. Or perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? I am researching methods to catch Pokemon that live in different timelines, so I might transport them to the present day in my own timeline. Okay. So I guess the intention is that the Paradox Pokemon don't necessarily actually come from the past and future of the current Pokemon world, but rather they're from an alternate timeline in the past or future. Which I guess would explain why they look so similar to actual Pokemon. It sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I am drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child, and has never let go. But progress has been slow and beset by failures. I haven't left my lab in quite some time now. I desperately hope that I might glean some new insight from this conversation, so I can finally make some progress and return home. So this is before he actually built the time machine, before he met Miraidon, before he met any of the future Pokemon. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? What about your family? Oh, you even wish to know about my private life? I do have a family, a son. He is probably at home right now. Well, I suppose right now would be inaccurate. Whenever and wherever he is, I imagine he must be quite lonely. Now, let us trade places in this exchange. I'd say the time has come for my own questions. What is this place? Doesn't appear to be anywhere in Paldea. It's the land of Kitakami. So we're at Kitakami's crystal pool, eh? So I guess whichever one you chose, it'd be the same response. I remember reading about it in certain texts. It's said to be a place where water wells up from the ground, imbued with terrestrial energy. It would seem that I have been shifted quite far in both space and time. My next question, then. That Pokemon you have, the Iron Serpent, Miraidon. Tell me more about it. Found it collapsed on a beach, I guess. Did you really? Then I wonder whence it came, and how it happened to arrive at that beach. I guess we're just not telling Turo that, like, yeah, you brought this back in time and then it left, and I guess telling him that it left would be like cluing him into the fact that he's dead in our time. Though it appears you don't know much about the creature's exact origins yourself. Agia. That book you have there. I don't recognize its cover. What is it? The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero? Would you let me see it for just a moment? Descriptions of the Area Zero underdepths? And a record of Terrapagos' awakening? Who is this Briar to have written such a work? She's a descendant of Heath. She's not my teacher, so I can't say she's a teacher of mine. No, isn't that something? a descendant of the author of the original Violet book. Exploration runs in the family, I see. At any rate, that is a book that would ignite the imagination of any true scientist. I'm sorry, but I simply must have the time to read this book more thoroughly. Oh, the mist is closing in once again. I assume that means our time is near its end. Skia! I wish I could spend longer getting to know the Iron Serpent, but I must hurry. That book, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. In exchange, then, though I hate to part with something so precious to me, would you consider trading me that book for my copy of the Violet book? Sure. You obtain the Violet book. A record of an expedition to the great crater of Paldea given to you by Professor Turo. The book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Perhaps I should take this chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. This is where we part, fellow adventurer and Iron Serpent. How lucky we were to meet across space and time. I bid you adieu. And off he goes. Now here's my thought. Because that at the end definitely makes it sound like, oh yeah, he's going to leave Area Zero, he's going to read this book, etc. And that may... change things. Why did we go back to the title screen? Oh, so I guess the idea is that's just like, yeah, this is the proper end of the story. Except it's not, because there's an epilogue. But I guess the epilogue isn't really connected to the Area Zero stuff. I didn't, wrong. See, now I'm pressing plus to pause instead of X, because I've been playing Mega Man. So what, can we actually... Seem to hear the direct... Okay. I wonder. Let's go see Arvin. Maybe he'll react to the book? Question mark? Or maybe he has his own little side quest thing. Because, like, Penny had one in the regular post-game, I think. Yo, Melody, you grabbing something to eat too? Man, you sure did give me a beating in that Academy Ace tournament. Seems like all my closest buddies are in another league, you know? I mean, look at you. You just up and became a champion. In your first year to boot. You know, that's pretty amazing, right? And then there's Nimona, top marks in every class at school, and she's champion rank 2. And I hear Penny's got some kind of offer to work for the Pokemon League or something. I seem to be the only... Hey, hello, Theo. Just got home, time for comfy vibes. Welcome, welcome. You just missed us meeting with the professor through space and time. And also struggling to catch one of the new Paradox Pokemon. You're great at cooking. Nah, I mean, it's just like a hobby, really. I only learned how to do the basics because my dad wasn't around to cook for me. Missed the get in the ball moment, yeah. Wait, my dad? See, now that my Bostiv is doing so much better, and since the treasure hunt is still going and all, I've been thinking of a new goal. To find myself. And I guess you've really got to start by knowing where you come from, which means I should learn more about my dad, right? He was a student at the school once, too. That's what I heard. I'm gonna search the whole school for info about what kind of person he really was. Thanks for the inspiration, little buddy. Okay, so I guess Arvin has his own little side storyline after the main story that I kind of forgot to go look at, so I guess we're doing that now. Also partially because I want to see if he reacts to the Violet book. And if not then maybe Briar will react, because we had to trade her book for the Violet book. Melody, boy did you pick a great moment to stop by on. Take a look at this. This is supposed to be a sample from my dad's research back when he was a student. That's what Director Clavel here told me. He's been helping me out. When Turo was a student at this academy, I was still a mere researcher myself. Among my peers, it was already being bandied about that an astoundingly gifted young man was studying at UVA Academy. So he really was always amazing, right from the start, huh? Oh, I guess I never really questioned it, but why is your office full of all this equipment? That's a good question. I've never questioned that either. Oh, so you finally noticed, have you? This room was once your father's research lab. It was? From what I've heard recounted, he apparently would become so absorbed in his research that he hardly ever returned to his dorm room. He spent most nights sleeping here, in fact. I also find myself more at ease surrounded by such research equipment. So I took the liberty of adapting the room to serve as my office. I never knew. All these pieces of my dad's life were right in front of me all this time. This whole time. I spent so long trying not to think about him that I never even noticed until now. Thanks for telling me about this, Director Clavel. And Melody, thanks for being here with me to learn about it too. Master Arvin, I also intend to explain about these trophies here. And he is already gone. Rather hard to pin down, isn't he? Off like a flash as soon as some new thought crosses his mind. My dear Turo, I think that son of yours takes after you a very great deal. What's the trophies then? I can't even interact with them, man. Can I look at the... I was gonna see if it tells me like what these fossils are, because that looks like it's an old amber, which you revive Aerodactyl from. Then the footprint, I'm not sure. This could be like the fossilized root, or the root fossil rather, which is what you get Cradley from. And then this one, is there a tooth fossil or a fang fossil? I don't know. Anyway, where is Arvin now? At the entrance hall, and there's also another side quest here at the entrance hall that we're going to do after we do Arvin. Where is Arvin? Oh, this is the part where we start to question things. Yo, champ, come and hit the books? Nah, just passing through. What? You just felt like climbing all those stairs to train your legs or something? Oh, you want to know why I'm here? Yeah, I'm still working on my own little treasure hunt, trying to find myself and all. While I was here in the entrance hall digging through my dad's research reports, I found this on one of the bookshelves. The book was so precious to my dad that he even kept a copy of it in the lighthouse lab. The Violet Book. That's what it's called, right? Okay, so this is This is why I'm questioning that Turo encounter. Because the Turo of this timeline very clearly still had his violet book. Meanwhile, the Turo we just met through Terapagos' time-traveling powers, he gave us his violet book. So unless he just went and got another copy of the violet book afterwards, that would imply that that Turo came from a different timeline. But the fact that Miraidon is named Miraidon implies that that Turo came from this timeline. Which, I don't know. It's a fucking paradox. This is why I never do. This is why I hate time travel. You've got to treat it with intense care to make sure nothing fucking breaks. And no one treats it with this intense care. That's what it's called, right? This is my first time really reading the bits that aren't about the Herba Mystica. They're amazing. I mean, it all sounds super fake, but it's got all these cool pictures and it's real fun to read. Like, look at this entry here. Oh, look. Oh, so this was the clue. This was the hint towards, you know, what was going to happen in the DLC. A disc Pokemon, while separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even even alive at all, I know now. I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. The text on this page is all smudged and blurry in every copy I've ever seen. Well, the fucking publishing house really fucked up then, didn't they? Seems kind of suspicious, right? Of course, the whole book is full of unbelievable stories, the Herba Mystica being one of them. But they turned out to be real. And after everything we saw in Area Zero, well, it makes it kind of hard to say it's all nonsense, huh? In fact, I think it might have been this book that made my dad want to become a researcher. I bet he got so fixated with the future Pokemon he read about out here that it made him want to see one for himself. Wait, hold on. Isn't my dad's time machine the whole reason the future Pokemon ended up here? In the first place? This book's from way before he made the time machine, but it mentions future Pokemon. Isn't that kind of weird? Oh, well, I'm sure it's all just made up anyway. But my dad believed that nonsense and even managed to make it a reality. I guess he was really something. I'm gonna learn from this example and start giving it my all too. I've got something to do now, but I'll see you around, little buddy. So that is what got everyone questioning whether the time machine was an actual time machine or not. Or whether it was just creating new Pokemon out of thin air. There was a whole prevailing theory that the time machine didn't actually call Pokemon from the future, but rather, using Terapagos' power, it was just creating Pokemon out of Turo's imagination. Apparently that is now because we just encountered Turo from the past. I think, like, the idea now is that the time machine was real. It was pulling Pokemon from the future of some timeline at least, not necessarily the future of this timeline. But it wasn't doing it it wasn't necessarily just because of the time machine. It's because Terapagos, along with the whole type power, is also capable of time travel. Or something like that. Shit's confusing and they don't explain jack shit. Anyway, where's Arvin gone to? Oh, Nemona's also got her own little side story. Oh, so this is... So I guess you do these side stories and then you get let into their room. I guess we can do Nemona's story as well. Why not? This is the last Pokemon Violet stream, probably. Might as well do everything we can. We're not gonna do all of the lessons and shit, though. Screw school. Screw the teachers. We just care about our friends here. Dot 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 dot. What? I was focusing so hard I didn't even notice it. I was focusing so hard I didn't even notice you, buddy. I know, pretty rare to see me actually studying, right? But I'm pretty good at I'm at a pretty good stopping point. How about a break? I could use a change of scenery. Where are we off to? Ah, we're going to Arvin's. Yo, he really does like cooking, huh? That's a lot of ingredients. And he's got a map where he's like marked out, like, is this where the Titan is? It could be over here. What do you think? Welcome to Shez Arvin. Well, Shez Arvin and my boss, if really. It really screams Arvin. Also, what is that in the corner? Is that manga? Or are those cookbooks? The fact that they all have the same spine makes me think it's manga. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, what screams Arvin to you? The ingredients? Anyway, about the reason you saw me studying in the classroom like that. I went back and read the pages about the Herba Mystica in the Violet book again. It made me remember how things were back when the Mastiff was all weak and everything. I couldn't seem to do anything to help him, and boy, it sure didn't feel good. Of course, I'm really glad I was able to find all the Herba Mystica together with you. And there's gotta be other people who are still suffering the same way I was back then, worrying about their Pokemon that are sick or hurt. So don't laugh, okay? I've decided that I'm gonna become a cook. I'm gonna make super healthy food bursting full of the stuff Pokemon need to feel great. I'll be behind you all the way. He's a good guy. Yeah, and thanks. I knew I could count on you to be all supportive like that. Let him cook! The culinary world might be a bit different, but I swear I'm gonna be just as famous as my dad. So I guess I can close the book on my little hunt to find myself. It's time to start a new chapter, one that's about working toward my new dream. And hey, feel free to stop by my room anytime. My boss will always be glad to see you. Woof. Alright, so Nemona's thing is next, but just in case Nemona decides to challenge me to a battle as she is prone to doing. First we'll put Terapagos away, we don't need him anymore. I'm gonna get out my main game team, because it just feels right. If she challenges me to a battle, I should have the team that I faced her with before. You know? Also, it's been a while since these guys have been in the spotlight. There we go. Can I, like, get around and look at your stuff? There's a picture of my Mastiff. No, I don't care about the bedspread. I want to see the book. What are you reading, Arvin? Is it manga? Are you a fan of manga? Look at all these fresh ingredients. Alright, now I guess let's go see Nemona. Because I didn't do hers either. I did Penny's off screen, unfortunately. I don't remember why, but I did. And then I guess I just didn't realize... I guess I didn't realize that Arvin and Nemona had their own ones as well. Where is Nimona? Oh, there she is. Oh, hey, Melody. Great timing. I've been having the hardest time lining up opponents to battle. But now I found you, in the schoolyard no less. It'd be silly not to battle, what do you say? Sure. my team's level 100. I knew I could count on you. Oh, you'd spent 2 whole hours battling Pokemon with Nimona. I wonder if they actually make time progress doing that. Ah, good stuff. Gotta step up my game, so I'll be ready anytime for that Academy Ace tournament. I know I sprang my battle fever out on you out of nowhere. Thanks for being up for it. Good old Nimona having... Someone told them to hydrate and stretch during that fight. Thank you for the redeem, Theo. You know, it's funny. But Penny's little storyline was about, like checking up on her old friends in Team Star to make sure everyone's adjusting well to coming back to school. Arvin's is about, you know, learning more about his dad and figuring out what he wants to do in life. And then Nemota's just like, hey, let's battle. Which perfectly sums up their characters, I think. So you're good for a battle, right? Great, meet you at the schoolyard in a minute? Hold up. You're Nimona, right? Like the student council president, that Nimona? Yep, that's me. Yeah, maybe some other time. Melody, hola! Who's that? Oh, him? Don't know who he was. I was just munching my sandwich and I heard him bragging about his tough Pokemon, so I invited him to battle. I wonder what Pokemon he's gonna use. Can't wait to see. Wait, I forgot to get his contact info. How are we supposed to plan when we'll face off? Oh well, I'll make sure to battle him next time I run into him. Anyway, guess you came to get some grub, huh? Well, I'm not one to stand between someone and their meal. Catch you later. She really just cares about battling, huh? It's the autism. Like, obviously she's not canonically autistic, but I've seen a lot of people going like, yeah, she's not some tsundere who's like super focused on battling you or whatever. No, she's basically just autistic and her special interest is Pokemon battling. It's the only way she knows how to interact with people. Better stock up real good on Pokeballs while I'm here. I should do that too. I wasted a bunch of Ultra Balls on Iron Crown. Melody! Oh my gosh, listen to this. Remember that guy from the cafeteria? I ran into him again in the entrance hall, so I asked him to battle, but he said no! He was like, what's the point? You're a champion and a battle whiz. You'd wreck me. I don't get what he meant. I mean, you can have fun battling even if you lose, right? Yeah, you can. For real. I mean, sure, no one loves losing, but it's definitely not pointless. It teaches you stuff. Oh, that is very true. I lost so many times to the Blueberry Elite Four, but I learned. I figured things out. Aside from, you know, against Drayton. Drayton, I just ended up overleveled. But, like, Crispin and Lacey, I actually, like... Over my many losses, I learned to strategize against them. I figured out what works and what doesn't. The other two, I just overleveled a bit, but you know, Man, Pokemon battles can get so complicated sometimes. Oh, and I wish he hadn't called me a whiz. I work hard at this stuff. It's not like it all just comes naturally to me. Like, throwing Pokeballs obviously doesn't come naturally to me, for one thing. I think I need a mental reset. I'm gonna go find someone to battle. See you soon, Melody. Hey, can I buy Pokeballs? Ultra Balls specifically, actually. Give me some more of those. I respect the battling lifestyle. Oh, also I should get some Quick Balls. I've run out of those. Obviously, that's not going to help with, you know, the heckin' epilogue, legendary, mythical question mark. Because I can only use it on the first turn of the battle, but I mean, what if I run into a shiny? I know some shiny hunters are like, Quick Balls are fucking... You can't just Quick Ball your shiny, you gotta put it in a ball that matches its color scheme. But like, nah, fuck it, Quick Balling it. Oh, there she is. She's standing right. She's facing the door. There you are, Melody. I had a feeling you'd turn up if I hung out here for a while. What? And lo and behold, I was right. Well, now that I've found you, we should swing to my room. Swing by my room and have a chat. What are those? Oh. Is that fucking... Is it like the Pokemon version of protein powder? Ta-ta-ta-chan! Welcome to the Zona Namona! I think it's... from what I remember of the little I saw of her in Pokemon Masters. Because I looked up her voice acting to see whether they gave her like a Spanish accent or something. She does kind of have one. I think her name's actually supposed to be pronounced Nemona, but I'm gonna keep calling her Nemona because it's easier for me to say, and also it's what I've said for the entirety of my playthrough. For those unaware, I've started playing Pokemon Masters again because INO releases like tonight, and I want INO. Fucking little gremlin stream is like one of my favorite characters in Pokemon. It's so tidy. Aside from the box on the side, but you know. You know, I've got boxes around my house as well sometimes. I need to put those away. Wait a second. I know we've been to your room before. But have I never had you over here? Wild. Anyway, listen, Melody. You know how I really like Pokemon battles? Like, really, really like them? Yeah, you sure do. Cool. And yeah, you know how when you really like something, you dive in deep? That's what I did with Pokemon battles, and I just kinda became a champion. But then I found out that's pretty special. That normally it's not so simple for most people. I wonder how many champions there are in Paldea. Because like we obviously there's the top champion Guido, and there's Nemona, and now there's us. But like, are there others? Clearly, if there's champion ranked trainers, there's got to be more than just that, right? There's only one, and it's you. People would tell me to my face that I'd only managed to get it because of some innate gift or because I was raised differently or whatever. And suddenly I started to feel like there was this invisible wall between me and everyone else. So I started going easy when I battled my friends. I just wanted everyone to have fun. Oh, but don't worry, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going 100% all out. Especially since I'm lucky enough to have an opponent around who can beat me even when I'm in full hardcore mode. So just promise me one thing, okay, Melody? Promise you'll always stay my equal. You and me, true rivals. You know it, my Pokemon are level 100, so... You're the best, Melody. Thank you. Oof, that got pretty personal. A little bit embarrassed over here. Anyway, since we're equals, I gotta start having you over as much as we hang out in your room. Feel free to burst on into the Zona Nemona whenever you want. And get ready for the Academy Ace tournament, because I'm gonna stomp you this time. I find it interesting that she has Pawmot out in this cutscene rather than her starter. Which I guess really points to the fact that, like, yeah, Pawmot is actually her signature Pokemon. Which is probably why she has Pawmot on as her sync pair in Masters. I do find it kind of interesting. So like, when Pokemon Masters released, right? We were on, like, Generation 7. So that, at base, they were able to include a bunch of trainers from Gens 1 through 7. And, like, some of the protagonists did appear at launch, while other times they were, like, slowly added later because they were some big important character or whatever. But like for the games that have released afterwards, heckin' Sword and Shield, the first Galar character added was the protagonist, Gloria, female protagonist specifically. Heckin' Legends Arceus, we first got the clan leaders, Adamant and Iridar, and then we got the protagonists. Meanwhile, for a heckin' Scarlet and Violet, we're coming up to our 3rd and 4th Paldean characters, and so far, absolutely no sign of the protagonist showing up. We got Nemona, we got Penny, and now we're getting Iono and Grusha. So, like, where are the protagonists? And then there's Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where they were already out at the time of the game's launch. But it was only, like, recently that they added one of the protagonists. And they only did it because they were doing a big ol' Eevee event. So they're like, yeah, we should probably add the protagonist from Let's Go Eevee. It's wild. Side note, Pokemon Masters has one of the worst gacha pools of any gacha game I've seen, because, like, you know, they do the classic gacha thing where they split the characters up into 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star, right? And, like, each has a different chance. At launch, they had a certain number of 3-stars, a certain number of 4-stars, and a certain number of 5-stars, and then later banners could add more characters. They have added a grand total of 3 characters to the 4-star pool, 0 characters to the 3-star pool, and every other new character they've added to the game has been in the 5-star pool. That is, like, the worst gacha pool I've ever seen. They haven't even had demotes. Fire Emblem Heroes has at least demoted characters over time, being like, yeah, we've had power creep, these characters aren't deserving of being a 5-star anymore. Meanwhile, Pokemon Master's like, nope, everyone gets to be a 5-star. This random fuck-off gym leader that no one cares about, 5-star. It's stupid. Anyway, that's Nemona done. Clavel might have a side story, actually. Let's go see Clavel. Oh, and Arven's gone now, it looks like. So I guess Arven really doesn't care about the book. Maybe I can go take it to Briar. Oh, why hello, Miss Melody. How is your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of fun adventures, I hope? Yeah, it's been great. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. I don't know if this one takes place after the main story or whether this is something you can just come up and talk to him anytime about. I'm glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there has been something on my mind as of late. If I could ask you for your expertise on the matter, I would be most grateful. You see, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it to be some sort of slang. Oh yeah, this does occur before before the end of the main game, because one of my friends who's been playing through Scarlet, I think, for the first time, he recently posted this very scene. Tell me, what does chuggy mean? I had never heard this slang before seeing this scene, but it is actually a word, a slang term, apparently. I am not hip enough with the kids to have heard it before, but if I look up, if Google Chrome will load the tab and let me see the search results, if it will do that, please. Chrome, if you could. Please. Load the tab. Chrome. This is literally me asking people what skibbity and other words, similar words mean. Skibbity riz, my fellow Zoomers. Okay, chuggy is an American neologism coined in 2013. It's that old? It's apparently the opposite of trendy or trying too hard. Anyway, being outdated and uncool. Ah, I think I understand. For both the speaker and the recipient, it is not a pleasant word. I take it. The words used by young people these days are often quite beyond my comprehension. Never heard of that word either, same. But when I learn the meanings behind the words, I find that I feel much closer to my students. I am most grateful to you for your help on that front. You became slightly closer with Director Clavel. Okay, so this is just like the teachers and faculty have their own little side quests. I guess like Clavel and what's-her-face, Miriam, you just come up and talk to them. While the other teachers, you actually have to take their class in order to unlock these little side quests. There's the nurse. But we're not gonna do those. Screw school. We got to see the chuggy scene, that's all I care about. Anyway, let's go on and do something that was actually added in the DLC and that I knew about when I streamed it, but that I forgot to do. Where are they? They're somewhere in the entrance hall. They're here somewhere. What are those Pachirisu doing? They're around here somewhere. Don't you worry about that. They're definitely... They exist. In some capacity. In some location. Somewhere. Hello? They're on the bottom floor, aren't they? I went upstairs for nothing. They're around this side, I bet. Yeah, there they are. Who is that? They don't look like... Ta-da! Oh, they're wearing the DLC uniform. That's interesting. They don't wear the regular school uniform, they wear the one that you get by buying the DLC. Yo, Melody. Not every day we get to see her around the academy, huh? For sure, we're not in the same grade as Melody either, so it's lucky we bumped into her. You doing alright, pal? Not sure what to make of the dumbfounded look you got going on there. Okay, I understand the lady here. But fucking Giacomo, which I've looked up, apparently it's supposed to be pronounced Giacomo. And not Giacomo. But like, Giacomo is still very obviously him, even without his outfit. He has a very distinct hairstyle. I feel like I know you. Oh, that's right. I forgot we're not wearing our usual outfits today. Man, now that you mention it, I guess this is the first time she's seeing us looking all proper in our academy uniforms, huh? Yeesh. Now I feel all awkward about it, too. Oh, he didn't say too. Where did I get that from? But hey, let's clear things up. It's me, Giacomo. Or DJ Vice when you catch me at the deck. Hey, yo! This is a remix of the Team Star boss fight. Nice. It's the radio edit. Or something. Eri here, but I'm sure that was obvious. It's not. Eri changes the most because, like, I guess she normally wears a wig. I thought that was just her hair. We came in today to take some makeup tests. Figured it was about time we started clawing back all that learning we missed out on while we were holed up in our bases. Our Team Star outfits aren't all that practical for tests and things, so we came in our new school uniforms today. Oh, okay. So, like, I guess the idea is that the DLC uniforms are actually the new school uniform that the school is shifting towards or something. Hey, Eri, you think Melody could help us out with our ongoing search? Hey, that's right. Great idea, Giacomo. Can I help with something? We've got a little proposal for you. How'd you like to be a tutor? Geez, one step at a time. Maybe we should start by explaining what's going on. Whoops, right you are, Eri. So, okay, basically the other Team Star bosses are having a rough time of it. You remember Melly, Orti, and Atticus, right? She doesn't have a nickname for Atticus? Wow, okay. Yep, those three, yep. They've been taking makeup tests like us, but they sure ain't passing them. They might actually have to repeat the year, which would suck after all the effort they've put in to come back to school. Before you ask, me and Ari have already tried tutoring them ourselves, but it didn't go well. At all. Nope. You know, I seriously didn't think those three would have such a hard time. I mean, for me, it seems like all you need to do to pass tests is learn formulas and memorize stuff. I guess I just can't wrap my head around what it is they can't wrap their heads around. And I'm only good at teaching people if it's to do with sports or exercise. We heard from Penny that your grades are pretty decent. No, not even that my grades are good. It's just decent. I bet even Ortega and the others would perk up their ears if you dropped by to teach them. Which loops this right back around to my opening refrain. You think you could help tutor for us? I'd be happy to help. I can try at least. Thanks so much, Melody. You really are the best. Whoops, almost forgot. We gotta keep this under wraps, okay? No telling Penny. Why? We've stressed her out enough for one lifetime. There's no way we can bother her with this. This will be our little secret, okay? We'll be right here, so come let us know when you're ready to start. I am ready to start. You all set to tutor the other team star bosses? Up to the test boss and level? Yes. Music to my ears. Let's go lay down a killer study sesh. There they are. So Atticus and Ortega don't look too different. Like, they're wearing a different uniform, obviously. But like, we've already seen Atticus without his mask. And Ortega, his head still looks the same. Eri's the biggest change. Because, like, apparently her apparent hair was just part of her mask or something. Sup, gang? Studying hard, I hope? Well, we were before you and your big mouth showed up. Here to check we're not slacking off, are you? Pretty much. Your eyes start glazing over the second I'm out the door. Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, Lady Eric, clad in her academy uniform. I feel mine eyes sharpening and my mind focus each time this vision returns to greet me. If only that focus were helpful for your studies, Atticus. Sorry I keep distracting you. Oh, what's this? My ninja senses detect the presence of another behind thee, Lady Eri. This is just making me think of the fucking... That meme was like, excuse me, she asked for no pickles on her burger. Come forward, knave, that we might see thy face. It's me, Melody. Hi. You? What the? No. Why is this happening? Ah, I should have surmised as much. It Melody. The strength of thy spirit precedes thee as ever, good lady. Where's Mela? Never mind that. Giacomo, explain. What's Melody doing here? I don't know if the other names are also, heckin' Italian names that or not Italian. Actually, yeah, I think Giacomo is Italian. I don't know if the others are actual names that I'm pronouncing wrong, but at the very least, I know that Giacomo is actually supposed to be Giacomo. I've been watching a YouTuber and he keeps pronouncing Eri's name as Eri, and I'm like, there's no fucking way that's correct. I refuse. Though that did get me to look up Giacomo's pronunciation. Hey now, be nice, Melody. Hey now, be nice. Melody, wait no, Professor Melody is gonna be your tutor. Man, they stole the heckin' Professor Melody name. That was gonna be my fucking intro when I did the Teppen stream. It's like, yes, my name is Melody, I will be your professor today. He went and stole my thunder. Oh, glad tidings. I am truly grateful to hear it. She's gonna be what? Since when? You can't just go stomping around deciding stuff like this without asking anyone, Giacomo. Time to Suke forget. And you, we don't need a tutor. Do us a favor and toddle on home, would you? Hey, Artie. Is it just me, or did the... What's with the chromatic abrasion going on right now? Melody kindly agreed to come here and help us out. Is the idea that it's supposed to be kind of unsettling because she's like intimidating him or whatever, and that's why we got chromatic abrasion? So talking to her with that kind of attitude, Okay, she's supposed to be intimidating him. Is unacceptable, right? Yeah, no, totally. Sorry, Eri. Sorry, who? Oh, what I meant was, sorry, Melody. Ah, Lady Eri in a menacing mood. What a vision of unusual rarity. Hey, don't worry about Ortega. He just doesn't want you to see him floundering. Hey guys, we seem to have lost Melly. Where'd she go? Lady Mella declared her wish to stretch her legs minutes before your arrival. She departed rather suddenly and has not returned since. Well, we all know Mella. She just wandered off because she doesn't feel like studying. I hate to say it, but I guess that's probably true. Sorry about this, Melody, but do you think you could go find Mella for us? She'll be somewhere in the academy for sure. We'll stay on standby here and get everything prepped for our killer study sesh. Sorry to keep relying on you like this. I hope you find Melly without much trouble. Time to find Mella. There she is. Hey yo, where you at? There she is. So Mella is also one of the ones that looks a bit different because her hair isn't all fluffed up like it usually is. I guess she didn't bother styling it for this outfit or whatever. Hey yo, no, she got the fucking Karen haircut. Huh? Oh, hey, Melody. Mella, is that you? Also, her face looks different. Does she usually have, like, makeup on her? Hold on, let me... Oh, great, now I gotta wait for the tab to load. Oh, well, I'll go through her dialogue first. Seriously? You have eyes, don't you? Obviously it's Mella you're talking to. Oh, right. I guess I'm not decked out in my usual gear today. She doesn't have the big boots. Eri made a fuss about wearing our uniforms for this study group thing. So yeah, it's not like I had much of a choice. But what are you doing here anyway? I came to raid your base. What's the occasion? You itching for another showdown or something? Oh, okay. You came up here to bring me back to the classroom, huh? Okay, there we go. Google finally loaded. Now I gotta wait for Bulbapedia to load. Guess time got away from me while I was admiring the veggies. Might as well get going then. She still has the weird walk. It's not quite as pronounced without the boots, but she does still walk a little oddly. Or does she? It looks a little odd. Sup, amigos? Melly, welcome back. Oh yeah, she does normally have, like, darker makeup around her eyes. So I guess that explains why her face looks different. And Melody, thanks so much for finding her. Mella is shorter than I thought. So, where were you lazing around this time? You know, here and there. She doesn't even bother denying it. Lady Mella, is something amiss? No, we're all good, right? The dream study team's all here, that's what counts. Time's a wasting, so I say let's hit the books. Take it away, Professor Melody. These three are counting on you. Okay. Hello, class. It is me. I am the teacher. Do I just talk to them or what? What do I do? How am I supposed to know this? I don't get it. Don't think I don't see you around and your smug face hovering there. You've got some nerve. You realize I'm a second-year student, right? I'm an entire year above you. Eri says we need to let you help, so fine. You can try to tutor me or whatever. But I'll be shocked if you can get this literature stuff to sink in. Oh no, literature was my worst subject. Which may sound odd. May sound odd coming from an author, but you know. Just because I wasn't good at analyzing texts in a way that my teachers liked doesn't mean I'm bad at writing. I mean, how am I supposed to know how some made-up characters in a story are feeling? See, the protagonist in this book is the mom in a mousehold family. Her name's Mama Mousehold. We're supposed to analyze why she calls Papa Mousehold terrible in this passage. Mama Mousehold's eyes glittered with tears. It was clear from the letter Papa Mousehold had left that she would never get to see him again. Toying with my feelings right to the end, you really are a terrible thing. She must actually love him a lot. Huh? So she calls him terrible, but she actually loves him? Why doesn't she just say that then? There's no way that's the right answer. You sure about that, my man? I'd have thought you of all people would relate. What? What's that supposed to mean? Only that you do the exact same thing with Melody. You're always snapping at her and being difficult, but you actually respect her a ton, don't you? What? You must be joking. There's no universe in which I respect this oaf even a little. Nuh-uh, no way, nope. Fine, okay, I guess people are tempted to say the opposite of what they mean sometimes. This question makes more sense to me now, but just a tiny bit. Thanks for not being entirely useless. Yay. What about you, Atticus? What I know is that I know not. I have fathomed the depths of my own ignorance. I feel like that's a quote, but I don't know where from. Ah, noble sensei, comest thou to offer me a helping hand? Yes, it me, the teacher. My deepest thanks. Mathematics is the scourge of my existence, in particular arithmetic. 'Tis an unsolvable mystery. Now this is where I shine. Math was like one of my best subjects. But since my true calling lies in garment design, I need not concern myself with numbers. Excuse me? I mean, I know design may not, but like measurements are still important, aren't they? They have naught to do with fashion, after all. No, you'll need numbers. Skill in mathematics will still be of service to me, you say? I do not quite follow. I think I know what Melody is getting at. It's like with our Team Star outfits, remember? We ended up spending a lot of money on them. Oh yeah, finance too, that's another thing. As indeed we should. One must not shy from expense when creating objects of great quality. But we had reams of fabric left over after the outfits were made. Don't you think we could have saved more money there? I cannot deny it. 'Tis a fair point. Now that I think of it, the garment's dimensions and the cost of the materials demand calculations. Spend without thinking is my life motto. Spend while overthinking is my motto. And if selling one's creations, profit margins too come into play. A designer who pays heed to such figures and sums would surely prove the superior artisan. 'Twould seem my thinking was naive. I had turned mine eyes away from the inconvenient truth. That decides it. My heart has changed and my mind is made up. From now on, I will devote myself to the study of mathematics. Hiya! Sorry I kinda butted in on your tutoring just now, Melody. I'm glad it all worked out though. Thanks to you, Atticus seems really inspired to study. He's the type that gets totally absorbed once he's fired up, so I'm sure he'll be fine. So now do we go mellow? Man, this is hard. What? What are you looking at, Melody? Oh yeah, you're our tutor now, aren't you? It's me! Alright then, I was just doing some practice questions. Here, let me know if you think this one's true or false. You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers. That's false, you can get them through Mystery Gift. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Can't go forgetting about Pokemon you hatch from eggs. I forgot about eggs. Okay, next one. What is the name of the gemstone that glows over a Pokemon's head when it terastallizes? That's the Terra Jewel. Yeah, that sounds about right. Guess it makes sense you know about all this, seeing as you have your own Terra Orb. Either way, terastallizing is pretty awesome, don't you think? Only outstanding students get to have a Terra Orb all for themselves, though. Which is why we got one right at the start of the game before we'd proven ourselves. Okay, next one. This has zilch to do with tests, but I want to ask you something. I don't know how to put it, though. It's a tricky one. You gotta promise not to laugh, okay? So, how important do you think dreams are? I'm not gonna do that. That would be mean. Like our future goals? Exactly. I'm talking about the future. What we want to be when we're older. That kind of stuff. I've got no idea about all that right now. Meanwhile, most of Team Star seem like they got it figured out. They got proper dreams. Even the veggies in the schoolyard are doing their best to grow, you know? I wish I had their kind of direction. I mean, what'll happen if I never figure it out? What if I never find a dream to chase? Honestly, I get scared just thinking about it. Right, she did. This came up during the heckin', the what's it called, the like Penny's little side quest that I did off stream. You have art, don't you? Huh? How'd you know I joined the art club? Oh, right. You didn't actually know we were there. Oops. Well, whatever. That's just a hobby anyway. Not like I'm gonna do art to earn a living. Wait, now that I think about it, Mr. Dragonbrows does art for his job. He always looks like he's having a great time at school. It's like he's not working at all. If I could do something like that, if I could paint for a living, that'd be crazy fun. Do you think that could be it? Is it really okay to call that my dream? For sure. I mean, dreams can change. If you decide that that's not the right dream for you, you can just find a new dream. That's me. I used to want to be a game developer, and while I may pick that up at some point, I've pivoted towards just wanting to be an author instead. If you set your heart on something and you give it a go and you find out that's not the right thing, then, you know, it's not the right thing. You just gotta find what the right thing for you is. Yeah, you're right. That's gotta be it. That's my dream. Wise words from Professor Melody. Man, I feel like a whole new person. Thanks, Melody. Continue to tutor Team Star for a while. So I guess Ortega's problem was that he just didn't get it. Atticus's problem was that he wasn't motivated. And Mella's problem was that she was having an existential crisis and it was distracting her from studying. Alright, gang, I'd say it's It's about time we cue the outro and wrap up today's sesh. Yes, great efforts all around. Does everyone feel like they made progress today? Totally. I sped through my practice questions like a champ. I guess Melody wasn't the world's worst tutor. Well, I learned that even arithmetic can be enthralling when engaged in earnest. Thanks to our esteemed tutor, I feel enlivened as a river room drenched in poison. I feel like someone's used defog on me, man. I'm seeing everything so clearly, the knowledge is just pouring itself into my brain. Oh, that's brilliant, everyone. Well done. It sounds like this was our best session yet. It must have been thanks to your expert tutoring. Melody, it really was kind of you to help us out. We prepared a little thank you gift from all of us, so here you go. A gold bottle cap. That's for like IV stuff, I think. Oh, modified uniform A, modified uniform B, and Team Star sunglasses. And gloves and heels. Oh, this is like the Team Star uniform. Team Star helmet and Team Star case. And let's do Team Star's pose together too. Here, I'll teach you how to do it. Yay! Hasta la vista! What, guys? What are you doing here? Remember, Penny's British, so I have to give her a British accent. She's Galarian, rather, which means I have to give her a British accent. They even gave her a British accent in Masters. I'm very pleased that they did that. Although Masters does kind of seem to pick and choose when it gives characters accurate accents. Because, like, there's a grand total of, like, one character from Gen 6, Carlos, who has a French accent, and it's super overblown and over the top. But then, like, everyone from Galar is British. And then I think Nimona so far is the only Paldean character who sounds vaguely Spanish. We'll see how long that holds up. Penny? Eesh, busted. She really walks with a slouch, huh? I was just walking down the hall and saw you all in here. But that's fine, nobody asked me to join, so I should just leave, shouldn't I? Sorry about that. See you later. Lady Penny, wait. It's not what you think, Penny. Hear us out. So what happened was, fade to black. Phew. I thought you'd all decided not to talk to me anymore. We would never. That's what it must have looked like, though, huh? Sorry we made you worry. We just didn't want to drag you into another one of our messes. Our bad, Penny. Well, apology not accepted. Wait, what? For real? What do you guys get to decide that I'd just be weighed down by your problems? I'm your friend, right? So you should come bother me more. Lean on me. That's what'd actually make me happy. Oh, Lady Penny. And if things get really bad, I can just hack into the school system and fix your grades anyway. No, Penny, no. Don't do that. Bad Penny. What? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, isn't that taking it a bit far? Sorry, that was a joke. I was trying to line things up in here, but I guess that was pretty out of character. Glad to hear it. If you were serious, I would have had to pummel some sense into you. But about before, I'm actually a pretty good tutor, you know? So feel free to ask me for help with studying and stuff anytime. Lady Penny, we are honored by thy generosity. Does that mean we gotta get lectured by Melody and Penny now? Well, I guess there are worse things. Careful, my man. That was dangerously close to a straight-up compliment. You can just come right out and say you like the idea. We all know you're thinking it. Indeed. I need not even use my ninja senses, so childishly apparent are thy true feelings. What? As if you know what's in my head. You guys haven't got the first clue about me. Try getting to know me better before you spout nonsense, huh? You're all the worst. Hey guys, I think we broke Ortega. Ahahahaha. Yay. Well, that was nice. Is that all? Is that side quest now completo? Neato completo? Are they gone? They are gone. To my understanding, after you complete that, you can like go to like Porto Marinada and like what's his face? Atticus will be selling like special accessories based on characters from across the Pokemon series. I just want to go and check if that's an actual thing. I'm probably not going to buy anything. I'm happy with how my character looks. But I just want to see if like that's an actual thing, or whether I've misinterpreted, or perhaps there is more to this side quest than I thought. While I like the little flying taxi animation, I do not believe that Squawkabilly would be able to hold up an entire taxi cab the way Corviknight does. Porto Marinada. There's an item on the roof. Oh yeah, there he is. There's Atticus. So you can buy his stuff. Come one, come all, feast thine eyes on my special garments. Come one, come all. Special garments await thee. Oh, if it is not Melody. I must thank thee for thine aid during our recent study session. 'Twas truly of great assistance. What are you up to? Aha, I see I have piqued thine interest. 'Tis clear thou hast a keen eye for quality. You see, I, Atticus, had a dream that granted me inspiration for a range of original apparel. Quote-unquote original. I created the garments, then journeyed here to sell them, with the marketeer's permission. Of course. The goods at this fine market are peddled via auction, as thou mayst well already know. Therefore, whoever craves my wares must first triumph in a battle of bargaining. Replica magma suit helmet. Oh! That's the heckin'... The magma suit was used in Pokemon Omega Ruby when going down to Groudon's cavern, so that you could withstand Primal Groudon. So that's neat, but also not really what I'm here for. I want to quickly go to Blueberry Academy and see if Briar reacts to the Violet book at all, or whether, you know, whether that heckin' item in our inventory is just for the sake of showing that you've done it. You know, taking the other item away and giving you the new item so that you can't trigger the quest again. Whee! Oh, is Briar not... Briar is not here. Okay, never mind. In that case, I believe it's time for the actual new content that was released today. We're finally getting to it. We've done all our cleanup. It is now time. Oh look, there's also certain... All right, the TMs. Thank you for the redeem sphere. Right, these TMs were given out as a reward for an issue that Game Freak realized they had with the game, because this TM223, TMs are crafted using, like Pokemon materials or whatever that you get from battling Pokemon or you just pick up off the ground. This TM used an item that came from a version exclusive Pokemon. And so players in, I think, Pokemon Scarlet couldn't actually craft this. So they're like, well, we'll give out these TMs as like an event item, and then we'll update it in the next... We'll fix the item recipe in the next update. Anyway, the mythical Pecha Berry. So I guess maybe this is a mythical Pokemon and not a legendary Pokemon. Which makes me a little concerned that perhaps this is a limited time event, and players who play the game later will not be able to get this. That would be concerning. Anyway, we have the mythical Pecha Berry. And where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, whoops. Oh, I guess we can have a look at our new ones. Modified Uniform A. No. Modified Uniform A. It's the Team Star outfit. Modified Uniform B. The same, but with longer pants. And I also unlocked this off stream. Not using that. Leave without changing. Now that we have the mythical Pecha Berry, we must head for Mosui Town. And then depending on how long this side quest is, this epilogue, I might sneak in a little bit of trying to catch some legendaries, because I've done a bunch of BB quests, so I've probably unlocked a bunch of snacks from Snacksworth. Don't be shy. Lovely of you to stop by. Take your time and have a look around. All right. We don't talk to her. We look at this little thing. There's a dusty old decoration of some sort mixed in with all the daily goods and things. And it smells incredibly sweet. That's new. It didn't smell of anything before. The decoration appeared to move a little bit. Rotototo. Melody, yo, Arvin here. I heard the news, so you've been having all kinds of big adventures, huh, little buddy? School trips, studying abroad, what luck. Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah? Man, I'm jealous to hear that. I wish I could have gone along too. I wish you could have gone along too as well. I wish you could have seen what the fuck was down there in Area Zero and seen all that shit instead of having some random nobodies from a school that we only just met going down there instead. Now that I think about it, it's been one crazy thing after another since you came to our school. I guess you've still been real busy lately, but are things starting to settle down now? I was thinking that if you had time, and only if you want, because, of course, maybe I could come visit you at your house? Of course, come right over. Seriously? Oh, it's such a relief to hear you say that. Without even the tiniest hesitation. So I guess I'll come over. Your house is in Cabo Poco, right? I'll meet you out front. See you there. It's gone! Hidden Treasure of Zero, Area Zero Epilogue. Mochi Mayhem. With poison dripping down from the top. We're finally gonna learn what the fuck was up with the loyal 3. No, don't. Let me fly. Because there was a way marker on top of the fly point, so it selected the waypoint instead of the fly marker. Oh, and it's not just Arvin. The gang's all here. I still don't know how to pronounce Oye. Oh yeah. Oi. There she is. Oi, Melody. Haha, figured I'd tag along. Hey there. You're all here. Melody, this is all my fault, sorry. I know when I called you and said I wanted to come hang. You know when I called you and said I wanted to come hang? These two overheard and... Well, we weren't just going to let you hog the chance to visit Melody. It's way more fun to roll together. You say that, but who wants a bunch of uninvited guests? That's rude. That's just rude. It's fine. I guess. If you're fine with it, Melody, then I can't really complain either. Your hair is clipping through your chest, my dude. Okay, listen up, you two. We're not allowed to cause any trouble for Melody and her mom. Got it? We'll be the perfect guests today. You bet. I don't know who you think you're educating here, but sure, whatever. Man, it feels good to have the gang back together again. That was such a great meal. Can't believe we got all that after we barged in out of nowhere. Your mom's cooking is so good, Melody. Right? And she's so pretty, my brain literally glitched when I saw her. Ayo! People have already been talking about how Penny's like a fucking trans allegory. I didn't realize she was a lesbian too. I'm so glad she remembered me. Look at this huge room. Doesn't make you feel all boxed in like the dorm rooms do. Yeah, because I don't have walls, and if I sleepwalked one night, I could end up dead by falling over the railing. Super cute, seriously. Almost too much for me to take in. Oh, it's a Nintendo Switch! You have to tell me what games you've got on this thing. Well, recently I've been playing Mega Man Battle Network. And I just recently finished Detective Pikachu Returns. Pretty soon I'm gonna be getting another Code Recollection. I love this Squabbit plush. This fluff's to die for. Oh hey, there's our mum, who is blonde because we made our character blonde before I turned her hair blue. Which, I mean, it's accurate. It's accurate. My hair was blonde before I died and got turned into Stardust. Melody lore? Long forgotten melody lore? How's everyone doing? Anyone want dessert? I was thinking of bringing up some sweets. Sweets? Yes! No way, we couldn't possibly ask you for more food. We don't mean to be a hustle. Hassle, I mean. We don't want to be a hassle. Oh, sweetie, no need to stand on ceremony here. Just make yourselves at home and relax. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and Melody, a letter came for you. It's from Kieran? Do you know a Kieran? Yes, I do indeed. My word, you've been making plenty of friends. Here you are. I'll bring those sweets up in just a few. Hope you all enjoy them. I'll come help. I want to check out the sweets too. Your mom sure is nice, Melody. You're real lucky. Yeah. That's kind of awkward coming from the guy who has no parents anymore. Oh, but what about that letter? Aren't you gonna at least open it up? Dear Melody, how are you doing lately? I took a leave from school, so I'm back in Masui town for a while. My sis came back with me too. I know we didn't had much chance to talk after everything that happened in the Underdepths. I'd really like to catch up. Think you could swing a visit to Kitakami? Carmine would love to see you. I'm sure. Maybe you could bring your friends from Paldea too. I included plenty of tickets. Ayo? So, here I was thinking like, oh yeah, the Kitakami duo are seeing the conclusion to the Paldea story, and the Paldea trio are seeing the conclusion to the Kitakami story. But no, we're just gonna have the Paldea crew meet the Kitakami guys. That's nice. Who's this Kieran guy? Some new friend or something? Yeah, he's a friend. Yeah, just a friend. Yeah, I mean, guess that's good for you and all. Melody, Arvin, you're not gonna believe how good this stuff looks. There's too much to carry upstairs. Come on down here and eat. Sheesh, not the Mona. Hasn't she ever heard of an inside voice? But I guess we'd better go, or she'll keep on shouting. Oh, we don't even get to see the sweets. Oh, my poor gut. I feel like I'll burst if I eat another bite. I think what you're trying to say is thank you so much for feeding us. It was all really delicious. Right? I'll help with the dishes and stuff. Oh, aren't you the sweetest thing? But no need to lift a finger. You kids just take it easy. Thanks, ma'am. You're the best. At least Emona's got manners. I'll give her that. Unlike this one. Huh? Why are you looking at me? Say, Melody, about that letter. What was that place your new pal mentioned? Kitakami or something? You're really gonna go there to meet this Kieran guy again? We should go... we should go together. Wait, what? You're going somewhere? Oh, did we miss something? Something good? Spill it. Look at her eyes. Are you serious? We're definitely going with you. This Kieran kid was champion of a super elite battle academy, right? I've gotta meet him. More like I've got to battle him. Was it that obvious? I feel kind of bad though. Like we just invited ourselves along on your trip without asking. The guy said to bring friends, and where are those friends? He even sent tickets for us. Yep, friends equals us. Ergo, we get the tickets. You bet we do. This would be my first time going on a trip with friends. It's kind of scary and exciting at the same time. The way they set this up, it feels like a crossover, right? Because, like, there is very little crossover between, like, the characters from the base game and the characters from the DLC. So it's nice that they get to meet. Yeah, now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever taken a trip with a friend either. You're kidding! Well, this is gonna be amazing, so get excited. Guess I better at least tell the housekeeper over at my place I'll be away for a while. Why don't we break for now? Do whatever prep you gotta do and meet up again later. Sounds good. Let's say we meet up again at in front of Mesa Goza's southern gate. Roger. See you all later then. Yeah. Thanks for having us over. Oh, did Nimona and the others leave already? Your friends are all such nice kids. I was really glad to meet them all. Now it sounds like you're all about to go have a little adventure together, Well, have fun if you do. No fighting, and be sure to look after one another. Let's go, adventure! Muncha! Adventure! Alright, I can fly there, can't I? Let's fly! There they are. Hey, over here! Over here! Alright, Melody. Did you load up on travel snacks? Your bag full of grub? Oh my gosh, Dad, would you just drop it? I told you, friends. I'm going with friends. No, you don't need to be worried about it. We are perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves. No, it's not going... Okay, so... So previously it had just been a theory, right? Penny had an overbearing father and her name sounded kind of close. Like, both her English and Japanese names were based on the same type of flower that Peony from Pokemon Sword and Shield, that his name was based on, and also Peony's from Galar and Penny's from Galar. It had just been a theory that perhaps, you know, Penny was also Peony's daughter. But like, fucking Adventor, that was the fucking word that Peony made up. It's canon. She's Peony's daughter. Which is interesting because Peony also has another daughter that he took on an Adventor in Sword and Shield's DLC. You know, now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense, because like fucking Rose, who is Peony's younger brother, I think, went into all this fucking tech and whatnot. And so Penny being a computer whiz is probably a nod to that. Anyway. No, it's not gonna be an Adventor. No one says that. Honestly, I'm hanging up now. Suddenly I'm too tired for any of this. Did you get your old man's okay to go? Yeah, in the end. But I had to put up with his ultra mega That's another one. Ultra mega. That he kept saying shit like that. His ultra mega annoying dad talk to do it. He just ultra mega cares, little bud. Oh, yeah. Maybe you're right. Man, any mention of parents is gonna be super fucking awkward in this group. Like, Penny's got an overbearing father, Arvin has no parents anymore, Nemona's parents barely pay attention to her, and then there's us who has like, where the fuck is our dad? we have a very caring mother, but where the fuck is our dad? Okay, we've all got permission and we're all here. No one forgot anything? Then vamos! Let's go! Let's go! Maybe this will maybe this epilogue will make me care about Kieran a little more. Because I still, even throughout the second wave of DLC, I'm just like, I really don't care about this guy. Ooh, so this is Masui Town. The focus was on Nemona there, but you could see Arvin in the foreground just shaking his head. You smell all that, right? It kind of smells different than Paldea. My head's still spinning too fast to see anything. Are we there yet? Maybe you wouldn't have gotten so carsick if you hadn't stared at your phone the whole bus ride. Ayo, she just like me for real, for real. Although, for me it's more so like, I can look at my phone most of the time. For me, it more so gets me if I'm like not facing forward. Because you know how some buses, they have, like, seats that face the side or they face, like, backwards? I get real sick if I sit in one of those. My phone, I get a little dizzy sometimes, but most of the time it's fine, as long as I, like, look up every now and then. Look out the window a bit. But I didn't know if we get signal here. I had to load up on internet goodness while I could. Mood. Penny's great. Why, hello there. Hiya. Hiya, indeed. I'm the caretaker here. It's a pleasure to welcome you to our town. Kieran had mentioned you all would be coming. Melody aside, this is everyone's first time visiting Kitakami, is that right? Yes. Yeah, that's the long and short of it. I see, I see. Well, again, you're most welcome. You can sleep here at the community center. All the rooms have been freshened up for you. Whoa, now that's some thoughtful service. It was no trouble. Now please, relax and enjoy yourselves. But most of all, enjoy Kitakami. Thanks very much, sir. So what about that Kieran guy? Have you heard from him at all? Excuse me? He doesn't have a smartphone? How is this kid even alive? He must not want any distractions from his training. Think he's at his house? Should we go and meet him? Theo, buy a new phone. Wait, are they? No, aw. I thought they were going to do that thing they did in Area Zero where the characters actually follow behind you, but I guess that was a one-time thing. One-time deal. You only get characters following you once. And then after that, they just stand around and wait for you to go to the location. Sag. I really wanted it to feel like they're traveling alongside us. There's some hoot-hoot on the thing. Where are you? Ma'am? You good? Why'd you walk all the way up to Kieran's house? Oh yeah, there he is. And he's still got his fucking onion head. Melody, oh man, it's been a long time. It's been like a month-ish? A little under a month, actually. Thanks so much for coming. Sorry that I couldn't come meet you at the bus stop. Things have been crazy at home. We had it all in hand. It's great to see you. I'll be nice this time. Thanks. But wait, did you come all by yourself? Nope, here are the friends. Yo, we're here too. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm the... Bruh. Personal space, Nimona. Personal space. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Nimona. You're Kieran, yeah? Melody told us all about you. Like how you're great at Pokemon battles, right? Well, I don't know about that, but... Dial it back a notch or 9. You're scaring him. I'm Penny. Unlike a certain someone, I'm fine with taking friendships nice and slow. No, Marvin. Melody's absolute best friend. Sure, keep telling yourself that, Arvin. Although, we did probably get closer with Arvin than we did with any of the other characters. Seeing as, you know, we helped him with his dying dog and all. So I guess he can claim that. Staking your claim right from the get-go, huh? Well, I'm Kieran. I met Melody when she came here for that school trip. That's when we became friends. What else? I'm a student at Blueberry Academy. I mean, I was a student there. I'm on a break right now. Well, really? I know how that goes. Same thing Well, really? I know how that goes. Same thing happened to me. Penny, don't go sympathizing with the enemy. Bruh. Thought I could count on you to at least keep this interloper at arm's length. Arvin, what the fuck? Huh? I just kept the feeling we're pretty alike. Wow, your friends seem like a pretty quirky group. Kinda like you, huh? Anyways, a friend of Melody's is a friend of mine. I hope you all have a good time staying in Kitakami. Thanks. Now let's battle! What? That space in front of the community center looked like a good battle spot. Vamos, come on! Does she want me to go with her? Am I supposed to go battle her? You've got this. Aw, man, she's just as pushy as Sis is, but like, different. I remember, like, back before this epilogue was announced and we knew that, like, or data mined even, people were like, yeah, they had to separate, Nimona and Carmine because they knew they'd be too powerful together. And now they can finally meet, presumably, because, I mean, I assume she's here. Kieran did mention her in the letter. Oh no, I think I might have made a terrible mistake. This Kieran kid might actually be a good guy. Of course he is. He's friends with Melody. Yeah, that's true. Well then. I guess we gotta go see how the battle's going. I don't wanna eat mochi. I mean, go grab that item. Come round the back. You weren't kidding. Kieran's great. Let me see. Which Pokemon should I use for our next battle? I got completely destroyed. Who the heck is Nimona anyway? She's a champion. Wait, she's a champion in the Paldea region? Okay, yeah, it makes sense she's so good then. I think something went wrong with his animation here because I think he's supposed to be like toying with his hair, but his hair isn't there. Maybe this is an animation from his old hairstyle and his original model and they just applied it to his current model, even though his current model doesn't have hair there? Okay. Makes sense she's so good then. Kieran, you're so good! That was awesome! No wonder you were champion of that fancy pants school of yours. But I couldn't beat you. Does it really matter? Whether you win or lose, Pokemon battles are a blast. Yeah, that's true. That's Nimona for you. You get used to it. You okay? Feel like running for the hills yet? Hey now! Not at all. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really had a lot of fun. See? Oh. Ayo, what's going on here? Whoa, who the heck are you? Sis, you okay? Mochi mochi! Come on! Mochi 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 mochi! This is your big sister, Kieran? You think she wants in on the battle fun too? Why is she doing the chicken dance? There's no way that's what's going on here. Sorry everyone, could you help me just carry my sis somewhere safe? You want us to pick her up and drag her off? I mean, if you say so. Bruh. And here I was thinking the fucking DLC Pokemon was gonna be all sinister and stuff, and that was the explanation behind Kieran's personality shift still. And then as it turns out, it's fucking goofy as all hell. You sure you don't want to stay with your sister? She should be okay. Gramps and Grandma look after her during the day. But they must have taken their eyes off of her for just a sec earlier. That is the wrong voice. I was giving him Penny's voice for a sec. Oops. Sorry for making you all help out with that.
Oh, I mean, it was no big deal at all. Happy to help out, but...
Yeah, I gotta ask, is everything okay with your sister? She seemed pretty, riled up. She's not usually like that. Well, that's a relief. I think she was just really excited to get to meet you all.
You really think that's what it was?
Yeah, that's gotta be why she's dancing that weird dance and screaming mochi mochi. How long has she been doing that? I mean, she's been like that since I sent you the letter, Melody. She was already dancing and all by the time I woke up the next day. No explanation. I guess that really isn't normal, is it? Maybe the other folks in town are right. Maybe it really is a curse.
Wait, it could be a curse?
Whoa. Wow, this trip took a real sudden dive into horror movie territory. I know zilch about curses, but did something like this have happened before? You ever heard of any old stories or legends about it? Namota's the only one level-headed here? I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Melody already took care of the whole thing with Ogrepon and the Loyal 3.
Sheesh, Melody. You really just rolled on through this town like a little hurricane, huh?
My sis may have no filter and be inconsiderate and push people's buttons, but I'd still rather see her be her old self than whatever this is. Yeah, for sure.
If there's anything you think we can do to help, just say the word.
What? Sure, we'll help you out. I definitely don't believe in horror movie tropes like curses anyway. Yeah, let's do this. If we get to battle a curse, I'm so here for it. You guys sure? You don't mind? You can count on us. Melody, no, all of you. Thank you. It's too late to start today, but I'd be real grateful if you could all help me out tomorrow. First, we're gonna have a proper welcome party tonight at the community center. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Aye, aye. Count me in.
I assume that was supposed to be like who's saying what, considering it matched their positions.
To the community center for a party, even though something's wrong with Carmine. Mochi mochi. Just gonna real quick check something. I have a parcel that's supposed to be delivered today, so I'm just checking to make sure like it's still in transit. I got some soda! Sugar and carbonation, my two love languages. Ayo. You find Peachy's alright? Yep, no problem. It's so close by. There's nobody there, so I just left money on the counter. Do you think that was okay? Oh yeah, the old lady who runs it steps away sometimes. Hold on, do I still have the... Yeah!
Soda!
There it is!
It took a while.
Soda! Where is my thing? Hold on. Make ship. To no one's surprise, the parcel I am waiting for is a plushie. Oh yeah, the old lady who runs it steps away sometimes, so everyone does that. No worries.
Man, I can't imagine anyone getting away with that back in Paldea. Wait.
Wait, Nimona, what's that all over your mouth? Were you eating snacks without us?
Oh, my parcels are anime figures.
When I see a help yourself sign, I don't ignore it.
There was just one mochi left though. Oh no, not the mochi. Not the mochi. Can the tab fucking load, please? Hey, Kieran, do you have any idea how to change the channel on this TV? It keeps playing this same tourism video over and over. Oh, the caretaker hid the remote somewhere. Okay, yeah. My thing's still out for delivery. It's a different delivery service than what I would normally have, so I didn't know when it would come. So I am streaming wearing shoes at the moment. That's a rarity. So that video is all we can get on the TV. Okay, crew. New goal. Find that clicker so we can all watch a movie or something. It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? We just need to find it. Oh, Why didn't I think of that? Time to search this place top to bottom. And then I vote we play games games on that big screen. Penny really just like me for real. Legitimately. She's even got partially blue hair and everything. Haha, it's like our own little treasure hunt. Everyone grab a corner and start searching. Okay. You agree my plan is genius, huh? How about this then? Let's say whoever finds the remote gets to decide what we do. Hey, Kira, no fair! Getting a head start. It feels weird seeing Penny without her backpack, I'll be honest. The caretaker never really goes through here, does he? Maybe it's somewhere else. No luck with the drawers in this desk here. Guess that would have been too obvious, huh? When she doesn't have her backpack on, you can really see how much she's slouching. The caretaker wouldn't have put it with one of the... Oh, that's the wrong voice. The caretaker wouldn't have put it in one of the bathrooms, right? Both Penny and Kieran have soft voices. I'm getting them mixed up with each other. Uh-oh. 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 I wasn't gonna leave. I was gonna look around the front. Bunch of flyers. Request from the community center. Seek help with mowing. Have experience making masks? Apply today. Learn bonsai with the caretaker. Sign up now. Seems like it's okay to take one. Is it in the trash? The garbage bin is pretty full and the recycling is all properly separated from the garbage. There are tablets for anyone to use, but they need to be charged. Can't you just, you know... Do modern TVs not allow you to change the channel on the TV itself? Am I dumb? It's like a conference room. Probably won't be using this. Bunch of flyers. Oh, these are new ones. Garbage collection schedule. Notice about health checkups. Make apple jam by hand. Sign up now. Love singing? Join karaoke club. Notice this October, the community center will increase rental rates for some of its facilities. This applies to conference rooms, event spaces, and lodging. Find the adjusted rates below. Wow. Even out in rural Japan, capitalism still strikes. Looks like a bunch of binders full of documents that a member of the staff here is filing. Okay. Restroom can be used by anyone. This is the girls' restroom. Ayo! They got gender-neutral bathrooms. I didn't even notice that the first time we came here. This is the boys' restroom. The woke mind virus has invaded Kitakami. No, I wasn't talking to Arvin, I was trying to check the plant. Okay, nothing in the plant. Pamphlets here are chock full of information about Kitakami.
I'm confused. Have I not looked at everything now? In this plant, maybe? Oh, there was a feckin' sparkle in there. There's something in this planter. You found the remote control for the TV. What? No way. That means you get to choose what we do. Wowzers, of course you found it first, Melody. Hey friend, you agree with me that we should use that big old screen to play games, right?
Huh? Where'd Nimona go off to? She in the bathroom or something?
No, I was checking around there earlier. I'm pretty sure I would have seen her go in. She didn't head into the rooms in the back either. I was by the door or to the hallway this whole time.
I think I know what's going on. She must be waiting to jump out and scare us.
I tried her phone, but she's not picking up.
You tried calling her? I didn't hear her phone ring or anything. That's weird.
Huh, that is weird. So does that help us figure out where she is?
She's probably outside.
Maybe she was out. Maybe she was so set on finding that remote that she went outdoors to look for it?
I guess that'd make sense.
Maybe she forgot something at the shop? I just hope she didn't wander out of town. Kitakami's dangerous at night if you don't know your way around. I think Melody and I should go look outside. Arvin, Penny, can you two stay here for now?
But...
What if she comes back while we're all out? We'd have a better chance of finding her if you stay here, and you call us if she does.
That's true. Okay, but be careful out there.
We'll hold down the fort till you get back. Let's go, Melody.
Let's go.
I hope Nimona's alright. All that talk about curses made my hair stand on end. Seriously worse than a Jolteon's.
Be careful, it's already pretty dark outside.
And we're probably going to find Nimona and she's gonna have like glowing purple eyes and be doing the mochi dance. Why do I get the feeling that after this is all said and done, we're gonna get like... Oh, one sec. The plush has arrived. I'm opening it on stream because it's actually Pokemon related. Sort of. Oh, it comes in a little bag. That's cute. Yeah! Hold on, I'll take a photo of it and like put it on Twitter so y'all can see. Da. Hold on, I need to move the microphone for this. It's in the way. There we go. Now, Twitter. The plushie is here. I need to find somewhere to put her. There. She can sit off to the side. Da, 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 da. Okay, as soon as it... Yep. I have posted it up on, heckin' on Twitter. It is a plush based on Shiny Catherine, a YouTuber who predominantly makes content focused around shiny hunting in Pokemon. I started watching her stuff recently and was like, yeah, this is cool. I enjoy her content. And then she's like, hey, I've got a plush coming out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I like plushies. Give me that. So now I can have her plush just sit around whenever I do shiny hunting. So I'm having her sit here during the stream to be like, maybe we'll find a shiny while we're doing this. Huh? There's still some people out. It's hard to tell with the sun down, but I think those two are workers from the orchard. Why don't we go ask them if they've seen Nimona? And by we, I mean you. I'm just gonna stand here while you go do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Excuse us. Hello? Uh-oh. Something's off about them. Mochi. Say again? Mochi. Why did they have to make the mochi dance so fucking goofy? Oh, what the heck? What's going on? Mochi. You watch. Oh! It's a battle. This is interesting because I'm pretty sure these character models aren't even trainer models, they're just random NPCs. Mochi. So it's interesting that they've been repurposed to be used in a battle. Well, my Pokemon are level 100, so I'm fine. What's with them all of a sudden? Why are they attacking us? Alright, now Kieran, you get rid of that one. Mochi? Oh, of course, because every story important battle has to have characters react when you use a super effective move. Yeah, you go for it, Kieran. Let's go. Oh, they've got more. Thank you, Theo. Alright, there goes Victory Bell. Or Victory Bell, rather. Admittedly, it feels a little odd going around Kitakami with my Paldean team instead of my Kitakamian one, but oh well. It's about time we brought the original squad back. Mo. Chi. I feel like we're gonna, by the end of this, we're gonna unlock like the Mochi dance as an emote. Mochi. Phew, that scared the snot out of me. What's gotten into them? They were perfectly fine when I saw them yesterday. What the heck is going on around here? They're acting like Carmine. Hey, you're right. The weird dancing and yelling, that's what my sis was doing. Did these two get wrapped up in this whole curse thing too? Oh man, I can't believe Nimona vanished at a time like this. We could really use her help. Nimona! Sure looked like her, alright. She ran off towards Kitakami Hall. Why? Come on, we should go after her. Alright, bye. Oh no, there's more of them? Oh no, this is just... Is it? No, there's more of them. Oh, everyone who's out and about in town right now is doing the mochi dance. Well then. Well, time to get out the bike. I'm not traveling all this way on foot. Plus, like, if we actually, you know, go there instead of flying, it gives us a chance to see random shinies. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. I have found random shinies before. The power of the shiny charm. What was that? Oh, it's a Heracross. I just saw some blue spiky thing pop up in the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the hell was that? Oh, a mass outbreak of Hoot Hoot. You know, my first shiny Pokemon ever was actually a Hoot Hoot. But it was on a copy of Pokemon Silver whose battery had run out, so it couldn't save. My first shiny that I still have is a shiny Fearow that I think I got in the post-game of Black and White. Hello there, Kieran, and you too, Melody. Grandpa, Grandma. What are you both doing here? Is Carmine okay? And did you see a girl? Oh, what are you both doing here? Is Carmine okay? And did you see a girl come by here? Slow down, Kieran. One question at a time. Carmine is at home sleeping in her room. She must have tuckered herself out with all that dancing. Phew, so she's safe. We thought we'd step out while she slept to get some of her favorite noodles at the stall here. A taste of her favorite food might help her snap out of whatever is going on with her. Yeah, I hope so. Good thinking, Grandpa. Now, what was that you were asking about some girl coming this way? Oh, right. Everyone in town is acting all weird. And one of the girls who came here from Paldea went missing. She's wearing a school uniform. Well, now that you mention it, we did run into a girl wearing a uniform not too long ago. You spoke with her, dear. What did she say? Dearest? Uh-oh. Have some mochi. I don't need any mochi at the moment. Dear, have some mochi. Eat it. Eat the mochi. Grandma? This is awfully sudden, dear, but I suppose if you insist. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, I've had some mochi, dear. Now, can we get back to the question? Grandpa, you okay? Mochi, mochi! Huh? Mochi, mochi! You gotta be kidding me! Mochi, mochi, is this another battle? We're gonna battle Kieran's grandparents? Challenged by Grandma... Oh, we actually got names for them! Grandma Hideko and Grandpa Yukito. I mean, it makes sense that, you know, living in Kitakami, they have more Japanese-sounding names, but then why do Kieran and Carmine have very English-sounding names? Maybe one of their parents was from outside of Kitakami. And that's why, you know, they're not present anywhere. Mochi mochi. Mochi mochi. Sure was convenient how she just happened to have a plate of mochi with her that she has now dropped so she can't force it upon us. Bam! Ooh, we're going for strats, are we? Fence harshly fell, oh no. Mammoth swine, that doesn't seem good for us. Unless we can get it down before it uses a ground type attack on us. Because we're level 100, oh no. Oh no. Okay, nice one, Poliwrath. Or Kieran. Kieran commanding your Poliwrath. Hey, there's Hydrapple. You know, this event is interesting to me because, like, oh man, why'd this have to happen? I guess we've got no choice but to beat him. Okay. Grandma, what's gotten into you? It is interesting because, like, we don't often see, like, the effects of living together with Pokemon. Pokemon are always described as these, like, dangerous things that can do, like, all these powerful stuff. But, like, we very rarely see it. This is like Pokemon actually, you know, causing havoc in a human civilization. So it's interesting to see. We did it. Eat mochi. Mochi mochi. Mochi. Oh man, no way. Gramps and Grandma too, everyone's losing it. It's just a matter of time until it gets me. I'm gonna end up like all the rest of them. Calm down. Just don't eat the mochi. Sorry. I kinda panicked there. Thanks, Melody. Okay, let's think. Before Gramps started acting weird, acting like Carmine, he ate some of that weird mochi. Rotototo.
Melody, how you two doing out there? You okay?
We're doing okay.
Yeah, thank goodness. Just hearing your voice is helping me calm down. We got worried because we hadn't heard from you in a while, so we decided to step outside. And things are weird out there, here, little buddy. We're attacked by all these folks just shouting mochi mochi at us, and we couldn't spot you anywhere. So I was beginning to fear the worst. We're holding tight by that Peachy's place, at least for the moment, but... yeah, there's something in here.
Oh wait, oh that's Penny. Yeah, there's something there. There's something there, Arvin.
Penny? What? Yeah!
What's wrong? Are you two okay?
Oh, crud, this does not look good. Boop, boop, boop. Arvin! Hey, Arvin? Oh, that was supposed to be like the hang up tone or whatever. Something must have got to them. Grandma, Grandpa, I'll be back, so don't go anywhere. I still want to find Nimona, but we gotta get to Peachy's and check on Penny and Arvin. Come on. Sorry, Nimona. Let's go. Zoom, zoom. This is as fast as I can go. Unless I fly there, but in universe, flying there would probably be slower because we'd have to call a taxi. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're okay. Penny, Arvin, Penny. There you guys are. What happened? Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about hanging up on you like that. Probably gave you the wrong impression. It was all Penny's fault. She went into a full panic mode and ran smack into me with her head, so I dropped my phone. Can you blame me? Look at the people in this town. Something's seriously wrong with them. Never mind whatever that weird thing was. What that weird thing was. Weird thing? What are you talking about? It was like round and little and weird. Just where is this little hallucination of yours? You sure you weren't just seeing stuff? It was real. I really saw it. Sure you did. I think I might have figured out why everyone's acting so strange. Until we know for sure though, maybe we should all be careful around any weird Whoa, what's up guys? There's something up there. Mochi mochi. Look, up there. It's the plushie. That's the thing I saw earlier. Is it a drone? No. I think it's a Pokemon. No! Whoa! Bullet time. And Kieran just gets hit in the head. Huh? Is this mochi? It's kind of sweet. I like it. No, wait! Don't eat those! What? Yeah. You two okay? Mochi mochi. Okay, but why the chicken dance though? Mochi mochi. Penny. Mochi mochi. Wow, does Penny seem even more worked up than everyone else? Yeah, she does seem to be moving more than the rest of them. But more importantly, I'm so sorry. If only I'd managed to warn them in time. So much for the gang all getting together. Those weird mochi came from that thing. Pacant. Or Pechant, maybe. Mochi mochi. Hey, no fair. That jerk's using them as a shield. I just remembered something. I watched the trailer for like, hey, there's a new event coming. And like, this morning, and the trailer was like, get the legendary Pecha Berry. Coming soon, whether you like it or not. Like, now I know why. We've got to find some way to get the two of them to calm down. Are we gonna battle them? Yep.
And of course, because this takes place after the Blueberry DLC, everything's double battles. Mochi mochi! Penny and Arvin. Do they have their full teams or not? Because if they have their full teams, that's kind of nuts. No. Why she gotta... Why'd she put her hoodie back on? Okay, no, they only have half their teams. Kinda seems like Arvin's trying to fight it or whatever, which is why he seems more restrained, while Penny is just fucking mad. Which, like, understandable. Oh, good. Oh no, more dark types. Well, I mean, Kieran's kinda got it, but also... they're both super effective against Yuden. There we go. There's one dark type down, and then Kieran will get rid of the other. Also, why is he sending out Maboska second? Isn't that supposed to be his ace? Shouldn't he send it out last? Bruh. Kieran. No, they're both sending out their ace as their middle Pokemon. Probably because, like, I am over-leveled, so they're like, oh, I've got to send out my strongest Pokemon now. What am I doing? I could just Terrastallize and avoid taking the super effective crunch. Thanks, Fiore. Why did I say Fiore? I always call you Fio. Why did I say Fiore instead? What? Huh? Don't ask where that came from. I don't know. Sound weird, right? Oh no. Alvin sends out his Cloyster. Right, Cloyster's weaker, so I guess they just sent out their aces early because I'm super over-leveled. Nice. Mochi. Oh, Arvin's down. It's just Penny now. I need Torch Song again. Just boost my special attack even more. Oh. I just hope she doesn't have Vaporeon as her final team member. Leafeon, oh that's perfect. Okay, go and steal my thunder, why don't you, Kieran? Michi. Mochi. I'm not doing actual voices for the heckin' Mochi Mochi dialogue, it's dumb. Mochi. Ivan, Penny, I'm real sorry, guys. Where do you think you're going? You're next. Pe? Cha-cha-cha. Wait. Gotta go after it. I'm guessing it probably... Actually, did I get healed after that fight? I did. But also, the Pokemon Center lady... Oh no, she does... Something weird seems to be going on here in the village. You might want to let your Pokemon rest up whenever you get the chance. So she's just here, she doesn't... I was half expecting her to... Yeah, because she does have purple eyes, but I guess she just normally has purple eyes. I was half expecting her to go Mochi Mochi, and then have the prompts come up like, you want to heal? And have her just heal us even though Mochi Mochi. I get the feeling it probably went off to the grave of the Loyal 3. Because, those who don't know, thanks to data mines, we know I did find some stuff out, even though I tried to avoid it. I know that this Pokemon's Japanese name is Dokutaro. The Taro coming from Momotaro, because the whole story of Ogerpon and the Loyal 3 was based on the story of Momotaro. So this is supposed to be like the leader of the Loyal 3 or whatever. And maybe they just used to be normal Pokemon before it turned them into legendaries with its toxic power or something. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Uh-oh. We're being followed. Also, we still don't know where Nemona's gone off to. Wait, is that? Oh, there she is. Nemona, thank goodness you're okay. Mochi Mochi! I should have figured... Mochi Mochi match! Did she just say match? I guess even the Mochi couldn't override her battle mania completely. Run! Oh man, it's got control of Nemona. There's no way I can hold her off. Oh shit. Mochi Mochi Mochi. This is bad. Everyone from Masui is coming here. Watch my back for me. Right, good luck. I'll focus on keeping the villagers from getting any closer. Melody, you do your best with Nemona and whatever that thing is. Maybe everyone will go back to normal if you beat it. Is it gonna give me an opportunity to save? Because I didn't do that. Okay, good. Oh, it's auto-saving anyway, but I'll manual save first. Mochi match, Mochi match. She still has her regular battle intro even if she's being Mochi controlled. Does she have her full team? Mochi, let's have a Mochi-ful match! She has her full team, okay. This is basically just a Nemona rematch, except all my Pokemon are level 100. Nice. Nice aim, Mochi. So much for complete control. The Mochi's actually not having a good time of controlling her. Mochi, ha ha ha! Her love for battle is too strong. Oh, she's changed up her team. Komodo wasn't in the base game. I don't think, at least. But that Komodo is, in fact, quadruple weak to Fairy, so... Right, Stealth Rock. That's fine. Oof, that good Mochi, ouchie. Yeah, okay. Goodra. Goodra is also weak to poison, to fairy. So I'm not sure what you thought you were doing here, but poor Mott. This looks like a job for Tsukuyomi. Earthquake. Why do you know Ice Punch? I guess type coverage, but... Get Earthquaked, my dude. Milotic. She's really changed up her team. Maybe that's what she was doing when she ran off, even while controlled by the little dude. It was like, ooh, I gotta find more Pokemon. Gotta switch things out. Milotic is... I don't have... This team doesn't have a way of dealing with water. I forgot about that. Maybe I should see if Baxcalibur can learn Freeze Dry. Or Poseidon, maybe. Now I'll go with Belladonna. Lumina Crash! Milotic probably has high special defense. Ugh. Oh, but then I get... Haha! Oh. Haha! Ooh, her starter. So I guess Pawmot really is supposed to be her signature Pokemon then, because she's sending out her starter before Pawmot. I'm not sending out Uden because Uden's weak to Dark. Even if it's strong against Grass. Oh no, she just doesn't have Pawmot in this fight. I'm dumb. Didn't realize that was her last Pokemon. Oh, it's terrestrializing into Dark type. Okay. She went and changed the terrestrial type of her starter. Why does it know Play Rough? Not done yet. Match mochi. This is incredibly silly. I don't have anyone with priority moves, which is unfortunate. However, I do have Valerio. Is everyone doing the chicken dance in the background? I still got a question, like, I understand the whole mind control. Why the chicken dance? Here I go, Chi. But it's okay. We win. Yeah! We win. Mochi skills, Mochi. So I wonder if like everyone's capable of actually resisting the Mochi control, or if it's just because like Nimona, Arven, and Penny aren't from Kitakami, so they're able to like resist it a little and have their true personality shine through. Ma. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, but first... Actually, I should bring out Satan for this. Satan's my Pokemon for catching things. Sorry, Uden. We just heal up everyone just in case. I don't know if we're supposed to catch it in this, or whether we're just supposed to defeat it, but oh well. Satan can have some time in the spotlight. Pepe. Do you want to challenge the strange Pokemon? Yes. Cha-cha-cha. He doesn't have legs. Pechant. Okay, so even this with the stuff I've gotten spoiled on, I didn't know Pecharunt had this little face down there like that. I'd only seen like what it looks like. Like its official artwork has it open, but I didn't look close enough to realize it has a little face like that. I just thought it had the same face as the closed form or something. Okay, so now we have the oh yeah, we can't throw the ball, so it's probably just a guaranteed catch. Wait a second. Is this the same theme that was used for the Loyal 3, I think? Because at the start it sounded like the Mochi Mochi theme. But now it sounds like something we've already heard. Wait a fucking second! Okay, I need to explain something. I've been watching like a series of videos by a guy called, I think, True Green 7, where he and his he and a few fellow artists all try to make like design Fakemon based on the same description, just to see like what everyone comes up with. And so I've sort of been playing along and coming up with my own ideas. One of them, like, I gave the Pokemon a unique ability, because, like, the idea was that it was sort of like, it was a Pokemon that, like, infected others and created its own hive mind or whatever. And so I gave it a unique ability that if it inflicts poison on someone, it also confuses them. And now there's a Pokemon that's creating a hive mind with its poison, and it has an ability that that confuses the Pokemon when it poisons them. I fucking predicted Pectorant. Unfortunately, I didn't post those ideas anywhere, so I have no proof of that. Holy shit. Anyway. More things to sue Game Freak on. I have no proof though. I didn't show that anywhere. It's just a case of parallel thinking. Like mine, it was specifically like, I was like, oh, what if I made a Pokemon based on like Genosha? And like the prompt specifically was like, heckin'. Wait, where'd my poison go? Am I not still poisoned? Did Satan get rid of the poison so that I wouldn't be sad or something? Because I didn't see the poison on the hotbar. Yeah, I guess Satan got rid of the poison. Yeah. The prompt was like to create a pair of Pokemon where one of them can only evolve in the presence of the other. Where their evolution requirements are linked to each other. And so my thought was like, oh, what if I based it on Genosha and there's like a sort of legendary Pokemon that's supposed to represent the Genosha, and then you have some other Pokemon that can only evolve after they've been poisoned and brought into the Genosha hive mind. But instead, now we've got the heckin' Mochi hive mind. I know it's poison type. I think it might also be dark. No, it's not dark. Okay, so it's poison something. It might just be poison. Hey, yo, it's got the chains! It's got the chains from the Loyal 3. Okay, well now we know Psychic is super effective, so I can just go for it. So yeah, I guess this guy gave its chains. Oh man, I can't hold out much longer. Hurry up and finish the Melody. I guess the idea is that it gave its chains to the Loyal 3, and that's how they became legendaries. Now that we know we're free to use Psychic type attacks. I was avoiding using them because I thought it was going to be like Poison Dark or something. Look, it's slowing down. Now's your chance. Catch it in a Pokeball. Okay. I need to ensure, similar to what happened when I caught Terapagos, I need to make sure it's actually a guaranteed catch. It probably is, but like... Oh, what if we used a heal ball? That'd be real, like ironic, because it's poison type and it's poisoning people. But we're out here healing it. But now we need to wait for Google to load. Fucking Google Chrome, what the fuck's wrong with it lately? Tabs just take forever to load. Okay, Pecharunt is indeed a guaranteed catch. So I will use a heal ball because it's ironic. Yeah! Pecharunt was caught. Its peach-shaped shell serves as storage for a potent poison. It makes poisonous mochi and serves them to people and Pokemon. The subjugation Pokemon. Oh, jeez. It's Poison Ghost, okay. I will not because it's a legendary / mythical, I don't know which. But I don't nickname those. And now it goes to the box. I'm only missing 2 dex entries and it's just fucking Scarlet exclusive Pokemon. Did you get it? Then everybody else should be. What are we all doing here? How did I end up at Loyalty Plaza? Everybody's back to normal.
Melody, Kieran. Last thing I remember is getting to the shop. What happened?
So first, and after that, but then they all...
Seriously? So all that mochi stuff was because of some Pokemon?
See? See, I told you it was real. Unlike dumb horror movie tropes like curses. That round little monster was behind everything, just like I said.
When did you say that? Anyway, Melody went and caught the thing, as she does.
She sure did.
Wait, what about Nimona?
Mona, you feeling alright? Mochi match! Yeah, the curse wasn't lifted? She's joking, I can tell. Huh? What's going on? Did we find the remote? What?
That's what you want to know?
Sheesh, glad you're back to normal now, at least. Yep, morning everybody. You know, I had this crazy realistic dream that I was battling Melody. It was awesome! Set me up to have that dream again. Nimona really is... something? Yeah, sure is. Oh, yup. Kiki! And Melody? Sis, Gramps, Grandma. What the heck is going on? Why is everyone up here? Someone better start explaining. Actually, what a weird feeling. Somehow it feels like I'm seeing you for the first time in ages. Carmine, I always thought Arvin was like really tall, but like Carmine's even taller than him. Shooting stars? The heck? Several days later. Oh, we're going home already. So we're heading back to Paldea already, huh? We got caught up in a pretty hairy situation, but this trip was still a blast. So much for seeing the crew interact. Like, we got one meeting of we got one scene of Kieran meeting these guys, and like, we had a little bit of time, and then everything just went to shit. My arms and legs are still killing me from all that dancing. I thought they forgot, or I thought they didn't remember what happened while they were possessed. All packed here. Everyone got their stuff together? We seriously stayed for one fucking night? We stayed for one night and then... Oh no, it said several days later, didn't it? I'm dumb. I had no idea Ogapon's face was so adorable. I should talk to the caretaker about whipping up some Ogapon souvenirs. You actually got to meet Ogapon? There really was no Carmine and Nimona interaction, right? They had to be kept apart because Game Freak knew they would be too strong together. You actually got to meet Ogapon? I bet Ogama's is gonna be real popular at next year's festival. Alright, let's go, I guess. Mochi mochi. Hey, you guys! Are you really going home already? No one would mind if you stayed longer. I'll come back again. Yeah, you'd better. Hey, Melody, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming.
Nah, we should be the ones thanking you for showing us such a good time. And the food, man! Everything we ate here was so good.
The heckin' Pokemon Center lady's just busy on her phone.
The festival was a lot of fun too. I even got to buy a Vivi mask. What more could you want?
All the good time was off screen though, right? This sort of stuff just isn't what Pokemon's focused on, I guess.
Huh, well, good. I'm glad you liked it here. Time really flew by. It's like it faded to black and then several days had passed. Just goes to show how much fun we were having, right? Huh. Wish I could have fit in more battles against both of you, though. Are you kidding me? You battled each of us a dozen times or more. Welcome to the Nimona Survivors Club. I really am happy I got to meet you all. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm gonna give Blueberry Academy another shot. I'm really gonna go for it this time.
Do your best.
Yeah, thanks, Melody. I guess that means my vacation's over too.
Time for me to head back to school too, then.
Hey, sis, thanks for coming with me here and everything.
This has been great, seriously. I'm really glad I got to come here and meet you all. And Kieran, I really am sorry for trying to flex on you the way I did when I first got here.
Huh? Were you? I didn't even notice. Don't worry about it, Arvin. Feel free to flex on Kiki as much as you like. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Wow, looks like Carmine's another one with a big personality, huh?
Yeah, sorry about her. Excuse me? Who do you think you're apologizing for?
And you guys, what do you mean by big personality?
The end. It explains nothing. Okay, here's my complaint. We finally got to meet the leader of the Loyal Three. We still don't know why the fuck the Loyal Three came back to life when Kieran punched the thing. Why did they just suddenly come Oh, the number of people. Oh, okay. So this is how you unlock, I think, Kieran and Carmine to be able to be invited to the club room in Blueberry Academy. We still have no explanation. I guess the explanation for Kieran suddenly shifting personality is just that it really was just teenage angst. As much as the game really seemed to imply that it wasn't, he really was just like socially awkward and completely obsessed with beating you because, he thought, you'd taken from him like everything that he wanted. He's like, I feel like why is the Olga friends with you and not me, etc. Stuff like that. I guess that's the explanation. But that doesn't explain why there was the purple cloud of energy when he punched the thing and then the Loyal 3 came back to life, and now we're never going to get an explanation because this is the last story update for Scarlet and Violet. What the fuck? Bruh. They even went and cleared up the whole paradox thing with the time machine. Like, they're like, oh yeah, Terapagos is just capable of time travel, and there may or may not, these Pokemon may or may not be from alternate timelines or something like that. And that's why they showed up before the time machine was built. They went and cleared that up for us, which is nice. But then they didn't clear up the fucking, what the fuck the Loyal 3's all about. It's dumb as shit. I feel like chunks are missing in their half-tosser. It feels like they had a plan, right? And then they just dodged it and did something else. It really feels like they were like, oh yeah. Because, like, look at Kieran. Look at his hairstyle. He looks like fucking Petulant. It really feels like they were planning to have Kieran be, like, possessed by Petulant, and that's why he acted the way he did, that's why the Loyal 3 came back to life, and that's why everything fucking happened. And then they decided, you know what, no actually, let's not do that. Let's instead do this, let's instead just make it teenage angst, even though we're constantly implying that it isn't. And let's make Petulant instead create a hive mind of mochi crazed slaves. Yeah, that'll work. Man, the base game of Scarlet and Violet was so fucking good, but I feel like the DLC completely dropped the ball. They just it explains nothing. Man. Anyway, we've gone long past when I would normally end stream. So I guess I'm just gonna catch the legendaries off stream. Because I don't think they have special encounters, they just sort of show up and then you catch them and fight them and whatnot. I think the only reason I may stream Pokemon Violet again is if I want to do some on-stream shiny hunting, but odds are this is probably going to be the last Pokemon Violet stream. Which feels a bit weird, because this has been such a big game for my channel. Almost all of my longest streams, the ones that go over 4 hours, have been this game. So it kind of feels weird to think that it's coming to an end. But as such, I mean, it's not gonna be that long before a new Pokemon game comes out. Such is the way of the Pokemon Company. It's not gonna be this year. If their release schedule keeps up the way that it normally does, this year we'll get either a remake or a spin-off. So either a Black and White remake, a Legends game, or a Let's Go game, something like that. And then next year we'll get Generation 10. Which, crossing my fingers, I'm hoping for frickin', what's it called? A region based on Australia. This year's the year of another code. I mean, it is gonna be here. But we're gonna start playing that next week. But I don't think it's not gonna last us the entire year. And like there's not gonna be multiple playthroughs. I'm gonna play through it once, and you know we'll be done with it. But like it's not the kind of thing that I can just come back to whenever I want, like Pokemon Violet was. Because like even after I finished the main story, I went and like I still came back and streamed it every now and then while I was like filling in the Pokedex and whatnot. Played the DS and Wii versions too. I own those. I do actually own physical copies of those. I could stream the Wii version if I, you know, moved my Wii U into my office. DS version, I just have to like point a webcam at my DS, I guess, which I don't think that'll really work. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd prefer to like experience the remake with fresh eyes, with all of you. With all of you, I say, with one person in chat. With all of you watching the VOD. Anyway, my stomach is growling. Let's get out of here before it actually gets picked up on the mic. So my next stream is going to be tomorrow. It will be whenever I've finished doing the laundry. Hopefully I can get up early enough that, you know, stream will still be on time. We will probably be playing Super Smash Bros. Because at the same time as releasing this DLC, Nintendo's gone and released a new Spirit event for Smash Bros. And I'm like, you know what? We streamed Smash Bros. A while back. We were doing a permadeath playthrough of World of Light. I still have all of the images in my OBS waiting for me to come back to that series, and I just haven't. So this is the perfect excuse. We'll go in, we'll get the new spirits, and then we'll get back to our permadeath run. Anyway, let's find someone to raid before my stomach decides it's had enough. Oh, Lyra's streaming. I can 1v1 you. 1v1 you if you have time tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. Hold on, actually I should check. Okay, yeah. Lyra's basically just started. I say basically just started, even though she's been going for an hour. Both Lyra and Miko are live. But I raid Miko all the time. It's not often I'm on at the same time as Lyra. Here are the raid messages. Lyra is currently playing To the Moon, so you know, more emotional damage, fun times. And that's it. Farewell to Paldea. Thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye. I gotta clear some space for this plushie. Insane.